I miss the old Kanye. Straight up from the go Kanye. Chop up the soul Kanye.
I miss the old Kanye too, man.
I hate the new Kanye. The bad salute Kanye.
Chill.
What?
Because he's retired from Nazism.
Can you even retire from that? Is that something you can even just turn your badge in?
I can't even pretend like I'm familiar with the rules of Nazism. I don't know if it's like a blood in, blood out type of shit. Like, I don't know. But
so he said he retired. Well, what I seen was he said he got hacked first. He said he got hacked.
He got hacked before or after he said he realized he wasn't a Nazi?
That I don't know. I think he first ran with that he got hacked. And then he just said, you know what? Actually, guys, I'm not a Nazi. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah, he's completely off the rails at this point.
Yeah,
and it sucks because now it's to the point where I can't even say, oh, he made graduation, yo. Like, I can't even say that no more.
We ran out a long time ago.
We're out of he made graduation.
We ran out of he made graduations, and he made 808 and Heartbreak after he said slavery was a choice.
Yeah, that was kind of like the beginning spiral. And I remember when he was with Kim was all defending him at first.
Yeah.
She was on something. He's just trying to be, this is how he expresses himself. And now you guys think he's cloned. No, now I think he's cloned. Because what the fuck is going on?
What made you think he was cloned? Was it the Twix bar?
No, it was when he said, if I ever go missing and come back, if I ever fall off the map for a little bit and come back, I got cloned. And he did fall off the map there for a little bit.
He was going for a minute.
But he also needed to, though.
Yeah, he probably should again.
Yeah, he should probably just stay in Wyoming. I don't know what's good with Ye, man.
Just off the phone, man, because, like, I miss Dark Twisted Fantasy Ye.
I kind of just miss not having social media around, because now it just ruined it's pretty much just ruined his legacy. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say ruined his legacy. It definitely put a damper in it for some people.
I mean, it's definitely stained now.
It's tainted a little bit,
but
not ruined.
I think instead of retiring as a Nazi, he should just retire, period. Retire the phone, retire the hot takes. But what's crazy is it'll be like, out of the 10 crazy tweets, it'll be like one little truth in there. It'll be like one little thing where everyone's like, yo, okay.
I'm going to be real. Like, it's sometimes where I understand what he's trying to say, but I feel like he kind of like cultivates it in a confusing way where it's not articulated the best, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think he's a piece of shit, to be honest.
Chill.
No, at this point, dude, at what point do we say, oh, he got a mental illness? Bro, at what point do we just hold the man accountable?
I mean, he did tweet some shit about the Kendrick Drake beef, and like his first 2 sentences was like, I have hit women before.
Yo, I know. It's a crazy opening bar.
I have hit women before, let me say.
Let me say, I'm speaking from a place of
experience.
And he was basically saying, what was he saying? That like all the Drake shit was allegations, but Kendrick really might have hit his girl or something.
I don't even remember what his point was.
I don't even think he remembers what his point was, but half the shit he tweets out, man.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
He's all over the place, man.
It's down bad. What he had did not last. It lasted long enough, man.
We're going to pray for you, though, Ye.
Yeah, we will.
And the next album, we don't need Ty Dolla $ign on it, respectfully.
Yeah, at that point, it's like, we're not asking. Maybe, I don't get it. I don't get the Ty Dolla $ign thing. I don't get majority of the shit Kanye's been doing these days, but I really don't get the fucking Ty Dolla $ign. Pretty much, like, co-album. Every album's a co-album. I don't get it.
It just doesn't make sense because Ye is Ye, right? And then like Ty Dolla $ign got some bangers, right? He got some bangers.
He's cool.
But he's not like on that echelon though.
Everybody got some bangers. Meek got bangers. Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot
Everybody got bangers.
Like Tyga got a banger.
Tyga comes around like every 4 or 5 years with a just banger that, well, it's not a banger to me, but it'd be a banger like it gets spins. Like it'd be in the clubs, it'd be on the radio.
I hear what you're saying. Tiger was kind of like one of the mixtape bulls, though.
Yo, like the Well Done era, like he had some joints.
The snapback.
I'm
era.
a well done banger. Yeah, that was a joint.
That was a crazy era, and that was like the like when Wiz Khalifa was coming up, Mac Miller was coming up, and
good era of music.
You know, I seen a post the other day. Who you had to pick one to listen to back when you was like heavy smoking days. You going Kid Cudi or Wiz Khalifa?
Ooh, it's tough because we would have both of them on back in the day, but it depends what the day is. Honestly, I might want Man on the Moon or I might want Cushion OJ. It just depended on the day.
That's really tough.
I can't choose.
No, if I had to, You absolutely have to. There's no way getting out of this question. Give me Cuddy. Give me Cuddy, man.
I agree with that.
I'll go Cuddy.
I agree with that.
The variety. Like,
yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, because even the switch up from Man on the Moon 1 to Man on the Moon 2, like,
was crazy.
You know what I mean?
Just a different tone.
Ashton Kutcher, because I'm going to be real. I hated on Cuddy at first.
Yeah, I remember you weren't the biggest Cuddy.
I'd still allow it. Like, it's not like he was a don't play this in the room type boy.
It's not like he was like a Ty Dolla sign.
Yeah, like, yeah. If we're smoking, like, you could put Cuddy on. If it's the mood, I'm with it.
There's many different moods of Cuddy, too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But back then, I wasn't into all that shit. Like, when Cuddy first came out, I was still very much like, you got to rap a certain way. And you, like, I wasn't into all that experimental, sing-songy, humming shit. Like, I was like, yo, this is whack. But he grew on me when I heard Ashton Kutcher. It like sometimes it's like that. Like that's the song that made Cuddy make sense for me, and then I understood every other Cuddy song.
Yeah.
Like then every other Cuddy song was fire to me because I understood like, okay, he could spit if he wanted to.
Right.
But this is just
it's not his vibe.
That's his music.
It's
you
not
know
his vibe. You know who can't spit? And I'm like, I think the gig is up, the run is over. Jello Ball, man. I'm be honest, I'm done with Jello.
You don't think you went 3 for 3?
Who, LeVar?
No. Oh, that's a double entendre.
Yeah, I think LeVar went 3 for 3. I don't know about Jello.
Oh man,
because you seen him at the All-Star game.
Mm-mm.
That man was out of breath performing. Man, it was tough.
Word.
You could definitely tell he
only got one song.
I know, and he was out of breath. Like that's kind of crazy.
3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Done, cooked. But they said that was the longest he's ever been on an NBA court.
Y'all are fucked up.
Y'all
are fucked up.
The internet is fucked up. But I think like with Jello, it was like we liked the song, but we overhyped it as well.
Yeah,
there was definitely some type of troll involved with getting Tweaker blowing up. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because a lot of memes were like the and one stuff, the baggy short stuff.
Right,
like we were rocking with it. And then, hey, I mean, he got himself a nice deal out of it for sure.
Shout out to him.
But at this point, I'm not trying to hear nothing else from him, to be honest. I would rather just see him go one-hit wonder.
I'll take another one. I'll take another. However many he got, we'll take him, man. 2007 was a good year for me.
I'll take him over Ty Dolla sign.
I'll take him over Ty for sure.
That's what this episode is going to be. Fuck Ty Dolla sign.
Nah, not fuck Ty.
Nah, why not?
Not fuck Ty. I don't need a Ye album with Ty.
You ever notice Ye really went off the rails when he started chilling with Ty Dolla sign?
Chill. No. Don't blame that on Ty. He was going way before that.
But really off the rails.
I mean, that's
talking about a certain demographic. And not white people, but like, you know what I'm trying to say here.
I don't want to talk about them this episode. Man.
No, I'm just saying I think Ty Dolla sign might have gotten his ear, dog. I'm just saying. Well, let me get back to Jello for a minute because I did see LeVar Ball had to get his foot amputated.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't exactly know why. I don't care to know why, but I hope he gets better soon.
Yeah, we'll pray for you.
And
man.
LeVar Ball's one of those dudes I look at. I'm like, dude, he would never lose like a leg or a foot. Because he just wins so fucking much. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
no, I don't know what you mean by that.
I'm saying, like, I can see Steve-O. If they were like, yo, Steve-O lost his leg. He had to get his foot amputated. I'd be like, yeah, well, that's not surprising. Or Mick Foley had to get his...
That's fair, but
it's like LeVar, he's won so much at life.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Like, really remember when Lonzo first got in the league. Like, how peak Big Baller brand was.
Right.
Polarizing figure type shit.
Facts.
And now Jello finally caught up. It's kind of crazy. LaMelo, crazy baller, crazy hooper, crazy that he
top 5 point guards.
Crazy that he got snubbed from the All-Star starters.
Top 5 point guards.
Absolutely, I'll put him up there. 6'7".
Top 5.
6'7".
It's nothing Luka can do that LaMelo can't do.
What's good with Luka, dog? He just played, I think, his second game for the Lakers. He didn't play last night against the Trailblazers, but he played against the Hornets actually, and they lost. LeBron
they did.
I think he missed the game winner there.
And Melo chopped his ass up. Boop, boop, bop, bop.
But I don't know what's going on with Luka, man. He didn't score 20 points. He played 33 minutes this time, too. Can't really get the flow going. And I think that's just something that happens when you play with LeBron. I mean, obviously he will elevate the core and the team. And, you know what I mean? I think he elevates the role players more than the established superstar. You know what I mean? Like, I think he can bring up a J.R. Smith, but he'll really bring down the production of a Luka Doncic, just how he plays the game. That's why I thought him and Kyrie were such a good fit, because Kyrie's one of those point guards that doesn't need to facilitate, you know what I mean?
Right.
And when Kyrie does get the ball, we're going ISO, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Kyrie, honestly, I think if you asked him, he probably prefers to play off ball like a 2-guard kind of thing. And I think I actually agree with you. Like, I think it's more of like LeBron has the ability like no other player in history to elevate the players around him. He took Boopie Gibson to the finals. Right. He took Zaldrunas. He had the whole crowd in Cleveland chanting Z when he got the ball.
People will really, really act like Zydrunas Ilgauskas was Yao Ming.
Like he was like that.
Like he was Yao.
No,
like,
he was
like LeBron has so much help. I'm like, really? I mean, Z was cool. I mean, I would like to see Z now. You know what I mean?
No, that roster's terrible.
Yeah. I would like to see him in today's game because he would have shot a lot more threes and then long twos. I mean, he was just a big that could stretch the floor a little bit.
That's a fact. Before his time a little bit. But I challenge anybody, like, go back and look at that roster that LeBron took to the finals. And there's no team that you could even argue is worse than other than the Sixers that AI took.
They argue that with the Sixers a lot, but when you look at it, they had Defensive Player of the Year Mutombo. I mean, he was old, but he won DPOY crusty. That year.
Yeah.
They had who was the sixth man of the year? I think
McKee?
Aaron McKee.
Yeah, McKee.
There were some pieces there. I think that Cavs team was way worse, but I also think that the East was way worse back then.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean? So
that's fair.
It was kind of easier. I think the East is still bad today. I can't really remember when it was like, yo, the East is really good. Like, I remember when the Heat went to the finals against Jokic and them. Like
they walked.
Dude, that was a bubble team or a, play-in team.
Yeah.
It's like anybody can really make it in the East.
Yeah, they walked there.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but, I mean, you're right, though. I think LeBron really has the ability to elevate his teammates around him. And when you have another heliocentric guy, is that the word?
Yeah.
I love that word.
Yeah, me too.
Like
I heard it once. I'm like, yeah, James Harden.
I'm putting that in the notebook. Yeah. But, yeah, like, if you have a guy who's ball dominant and that's how they impact the game. You know, like you take Steph, for example. Steph could go get his bucket with the ball in his hand, but no one impacts the game off ball like Steph. Running off those them rub downs, you know what I mean?
I think it gets real tricky. Like, we've seen an era where LeBron did go to Miami, and then all these people tried to start kind of form these super team-like things going on.
Fact.
And now it kind of trickled down even in today. And when you look at the Suns, even with Brad Beal, you can't take Brad Beal off the Wizards where he's getting 20 shots a game.
You know what I mean?
You know, and then expect him to have the same type of efficiency and production now that he's the third man. Like, it just don't make sense.
But I think you've seen it in Miami and in LA in a way with AD where it's like Bron has the ability to play any role you need him to play.
Yeah.
But if you want Bron to be Bron, he has to have, you know what I mean? He has to be Bron.
He might need a Mario Chalmers. The one's kind of irrelevant. Like, we don't need that ball handler.
Exactly.
We need a defender up there more than anything. You know what's crazy is Pat Bev was on that Heat team, but he got cut. Like, before he really became Pat Bev, he was like competing for a spot. He could have been Mario Chalmers.
I think he came to us after that.
Yeah, he did. Pretty crazy.
Shout out to the Rockets, man. We need to come on.
That was just a good time for basketball. And now for basketball, I keep saying, I just seen a clip. I think it was Chuck and Shaq were talking about, you know, people came in and took the face of the league. We always talking about there's no face of the league.
Yeah.
We can't just give it to somebody now. And now the potential face of the league, Wemby, is out with a blood clot injury. Like, he's done for the year.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Which is pretty crazy because I never seen no injury like that outside of Chris Bosh for the blood clot stuff. And he had to retire pretty quickly. And I thought that was interesting because where the league was heading at that time and how Chris Bosh plays the game, they could have really built something good in Miami there.
Oh, hell yeah.
They could have competed, but, you know, once LeBron left the Cavs, who knows?
Not one, not two, not three.
LeBron might be the most dramatic fucking GOAT I ever seen. Like, think about that. Like,
he is. He definitely is. Not even close.
Even just sitting out the All-Star game last minute, like, that was kind of corny.
It's not even close, man.
Because Norman Powell could have made it. Norman Powell's been fucking hooping this year.
He has been hooping.
He has been going nuts this year on some shit. With James Harden.
James Harden's been balling too.
Yeah. Who do you think is like the biggest what if from like the last 20 years of ball?
Oh, there's some big ones. Brandon Roy.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Brandon Roy was a real big one.
Everybody gravitates to D Rose, but I think you're right. You hit it right on the head with Brandon Roy.
He was special.
He was
on some Vince McMahon shit. Like, he was special.
Cut it. Yeah, he really was. He was one of them ones, man. Brandon Roy was definitely like that.
Especially on NBA Live. I'll cook you the fuck up with Brandon Roy.
Think about all the GOATs, like 2K GOATs. They're only good in 2K.
J.R. Smith.
Gerald Green.
Gerald Green was a god.
Jeremy Lamb. I'll give you some buckets with Jeremy Lamb.
Oh, yeah, on the Thunder, too.
Terrence Ross.
Stop playing. I'll put Terrence Ross in the starting lineup every time.
Josh Smith and send him to shooting school every year in franchise mode. Go crazy with it. I feel like even 2K, NBA Live, like all that shit is so ruined now because all they care about.
Yeah.
Think about all the little ass details that used to be in Madden, bro. Like
No, you're right.
Madden, like you could set the prices for fucking hot dogs, right? You could set, like you could go to the White House after you win the Super Bowl.
Right.
All this crazy ass shit, and now it's just so focused on microtransactions
Right.
and how much can you spend to get this ultimate team pack
Yep.
to get this player? How much can we get these people to spend? And just for people to play against the same defenses that everybody's running and shit online. It gets way too sweaty and competitive, man. Bring back the good storylines to games, man.
No, I was just gonna say they put all their attention into the forms that are like the game modes that are pay to play.
Yeah.
So it's like the my players and the fucking my teams.
Like 2K, dude. Like you can't just buy 2K and hop on the park. I remember when you could hop on the park. You could grind some shit up. You know, $20. If you put $20 on your dude, you're damn near maxing them out.
Right.
And then you can make enough from that character to build another character. Now you're looking at 150 just to get your guy to 99 overall. That shit is crazy.
Just to be good enough to go to rec.
And it's trash now. Like rec is so mind numbing. You know what I mean? It's all the same. Like we had some crazy ass runs there in 2K, dog.
Yo, we did.
Top 10 in the world. Like we're not talking from a casual place. We really did our shit on 2K.
We had an era for sure.
Yeah, but that's just how it is in 2025, man. Shit done changed. Shit done changed a lot.
Shit done changed.
Yay changed.
Yeah, we missed the old Kanye, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking Dolla Sign's fault.
It is. Thank you for coming to realization. Can't stand it.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, Kanye and Jay-Z, that's a collab album that makes sense, right?
They're on the same tier.
Like, Dolla Sign should be collabing with, like, Big Sean. Should be, like, a Dolla Sign, Big Sean collab album. Like, that makes sense to me.
That does make sense. That makes more sense than Dolla Sign and Ye.
It's just like,
for sure.
Sean got some bangers.
Right.
Cool, but he's not, like, all-time top 10 like of anything list, you know what I mean?
At all.
Like Ye's in that echelon of argument.
Top 10 baddie puller though. And shout out to Janae Aiko, man.
Yeah, Janae, he got Ariana on the hit list.
What's crazy is I was looking up like musicians, mom. I didn't even want to do Janae Aiko, bro. I was so fucking disappointed. That's why I'd be wondering like, what's she gonna look like in 20 years? She might be a Washington apple, you know what I mean? Just absolutely washed up. That's how I really be judging these, like how bad these celebrities are now, is what their mom looked like. You know what I mean?
Change your whole perspective.
It absolutely does. Like, cause they might be in their peak now, but what happens when they're over the hill?
I feel that.
Are they still gonna be easy on the eyes?
I feel that.
That's where I'm at with it. That's that 2025 flow. 2025, man.
2025. Yo, I seen Candace Owens' kid pictures.
What? They said it was she was a tranny, right?
Yo, they were coming for her. I mean, she did look like a young boy. I'm not gonna hold you. She did look like a young boy. The cut was crazy.
I've seen the pic. I know the exact pic you're talking about.
But
she kind of looks like the gif. You ever see the kid that's like, that's racist? She looked like that. She looked like that boy.
Yeah. I think they were being ironic calling her a transsexual. Transgender. I think they were being ironic because like she did that to Michelle Obama and was like co-signing saying she used to be a man. So they were the Dems and the libs, they were being ironical.
Right.
But it's still a little fucked up. I mean, some people deserve.
It's all biased. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all biased, whatever side you're on. But let's just take bias out of it. You smashing Michelle or Candace Owens?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. Which one you smashing?
Damn.
Like take their personalities out of it. Take everything out of it. Just based off the face.
I'm sorry, Michelle.
You're going Candace?
Yeah.
Damn.
But I'll do us justice. Trust me, y'all. I'll change your mind on a lot of shit. She gonna come back with a whole different podcast after I'm done.
Yeah, no, I'm saying even just take.
She gonna come back wearing dashikis. She gonna have a scarf on in that bitch.
Yo. Shooting off the hip like Dr. Umar type shit.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Really turn her out. I think I go Michelle. I think that's a good mix for me. Like on the strength that she's got
big
some,
shoulders.
Yeah, she's got a wider frame.
She'll
I'm a wider
pick
man.
you up.
You never know, man. You never fucking know. You never know. Yo, that's pretty unreal. I would smash Michelle though.
Yeah, shout out to Candy. Shout out to Michelle even more.
For sure.
Respectfully,
of course.
Respectfully.
Of course. We always got to keep it respectful around here, man. That's how we do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What I don't get is the people that try to get disrespectful. When I'm doing these smash or pass things and people are like, yo, talk about XXX Tentacion's mom. Yo, she's the GOAT. And I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's a line.
We got to keep it respect. Yo, look at King Von's mom. Yo, listen, man.
Yeah, no.
Listen, we keep it respectful, right? It's hard enough that I got to make sure these fucking moms are alive, right?
Right.
It's pretty much bad enough that I'm saying I'm smashing a 70-year-old Beyonce's mom, right?
Right.
Because in a couple months, she might not be here with us.
Hey.
Hey, respectfully, though.
God forbid it. God forbid it.
God willing, she is, and God willing, I smash. But we're not disrespecting the dead's mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna take it that far.
We're never doing that.
No.
We keep it respectful, like you said. Got to.
Always got to keep it respectful. Always.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Speaking of moms, you remember in Randy Orton's villain era, you remember that they had that old ass lady? And
Mae Young?
No, I don't think it was Mae Young.
She's usually the old ass lady they throw.
Oh my God, Mae Young took some of the most historic bumps.
She gave birth to a hand.
Bro, they used to fuck Mae Young up.
Because Mark Henry got her pregnant.
Wait, what?
You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that storyline.
Mark Henry got her pregnant. And when it was time to give birth, the only thing she gave birth to was a fucking hand.
She was down for whatever.
She was with the cause.
Bro, the Dudley Boys had her in a wheelchair. And they like rolled her up the ramp. And then like there was like a moment where like they were like, what are they doing? What are they doing? And they fucking power bombed her off the fucking stage.
Through the table.
Bro.
You know she loved it.
Bubba's face was just like.
That crazy.
Like, yo, he was like, I just killed him. I just caught a body.
I think they also did that to her in the ring. Like she went through Bubba Dudley's doing multiple times.
Bro, she's taking some bumps. I'm telling you.
RKOs. I seen her take RKOs.
Yeah.
Her and the Fabulous Moolah. They were just down.
That's who it was. Fabulous Moolah. Dude, Randy Orton came out. Yo, he was a villain in his legendary. Let me tell you, if you wasn't watching wrestling as a kid and you ain't see Randy's villain era, you missed out because he was a fucking menace.
Savage.
He came out to the ring like she was in a match with a bunch of young women. Like they were just out there rumbling, beating her the fuck up. And Randy comes out and he's like, hey, don't y'all know who this is? And like, as a kid, you're like, no, he wouldn't.
Right.
Like right now, because you know his personality and his gimmick. You're like, he's the legend killer.
Right.
Right. So like, I'm like, nah, he wouldn't. And then he said, you know what this woman is? She's a legend. And as soon as he said that, as a kid, you're like, oh my God, no.
He's going there. By the way,
I'm the legend killer. And RKO's this old ass woman, man.
She's been through the fucking ringer. I seen Randy Orton. You know that DDT he would do on the ropes? He DDT'd Stephanie McMahon like that. Triple H was tied to the corner. He was like handcuffed to the corner.
Yo.
And he did it to Stephanie, his wife, right in front of him.
Oh my God.
And then on top of that, when she was unconscious, he went over and kissed her.
Oh my
While
God.
looking at him. He didn't even want to kiss her. He just wanted to look at him while he did it. Like,
yo, that reminds me of like some Berserk shit. That's an anime. You don't even know nothing about it.
no, I don't know about anime. I don't.
No, but storylines back in the day got wild.
No, too wild. Brian Pillman shot Stone Cold. Like, at what point is it too far out the ring?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
At what point? It's crazy.
Motherfuckers was breaking into people's houses.
That's what I'm saying.
In front of their kids. Like, their kids don't even understand that it's, like, all scripted and staged yet, you know? Like, they're 7, 8 years old. Like, they're just like, he's beating my dad the fuck up. Yo.
It's the most evil fucking soap opera, whatever you want to call wrestling. Even fucking Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Like, how they got married. Like,
like roofied her. Yo, he like roofied her.
He had her fucking drugged up in the Corvette.
She was getting married to another person on that episode. She was marrying Tess.
Yeah, R.I.P. R.I.P.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. She was marrying Tess, and like Triple H comes out, and he's like, "Look at the screen," and she's like, she's like passed
Knocked
out.
out.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Triple H is talking for her. How do we just allow this? How was it allowed? WWE couldn't have started today. That's
never,
for damn sure.
Never. Vince McMahon crashed out on Undertaker one time when they were in a feud. I made like a meme about it because it was just so fun. Like he was like, Undertaker, his children are gonna get kidnapped. He said the Undertaker's wife is gonna get raped by a motorcycle gang. He said that's the fucking plan I want implemented. Damn it.
He's like, my terrorist. Great, my terrorist. First off, even like the gimmicks were fucked up. Muhammad Hassan.
Yeah,
that was fucking crazy. And like this is like
9/11.
While we're in war, while we're in active war with the Middle East, this motherfucker comes up with Muhammad Hassan, who's Italian in real life. Like that's fucked up.
Post 9/11 shit.
Yo,
cheap heat type shit. But
definitely.
Kurt Angle came out with when he was his manager one time. He was like, "I'm not a big fan of the black people."
Yo,
he had some great promos for
I
real.
fucking love Kurt
His
Angle.
comedic timing was like unmatched.
Yeah,
Remember that joint when he was like talking to Rey Mysterio and he was like, "You're a boy, and I'm a man.
I love to play with boys." He was like, "Wait, no, that's
not what I meant."
Yo,
he was like, "And then you're gonna come out here, and I'm gonna get on top of you."
It just got worse and worse. The biggest pause. It's the biggest pause. And then he went through like a whole gimmick of that. Like every week you seen him, he was saying something real sus.
Yeah, his promos were great back then, man.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Kurt Angle. Underrated. Super underrated.
I feel like another reason why, even without like how much they push the boundaries, it couldn't blow up today because people aren't really locked into TV shows like that.
No, that's a fact.
You know what I mean?
You don't like week to week TV shows.
No, I think the last one was Breaking Bad, maybe Walking Dead.
Maybe.
Like I think of that, but I can't. I don't hear any more shows coming about. You know what I mean?
Nah, you don't do it. Like it used to be a thing. Like it'd be like, "Yo, it's Tuesday. This comes on."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We gotta watch it.
Now with streaming services, it's just like, fuck it, I'll catch it when I catch it.
Everything's taken for granted now. Remember, even like music on the radio, you had to put a cassette in to fucking record what you want to hear, get on the radio, and put on your cassette. Like when a song came on the radio, you're like, "Oh shit, this is my shit." And then the internet just gave us access to everything.
Y'all don't know nothing about that. All right. Like before Apple Music, you used to have to wait for a song to come on the radio. So you had to wait for the DJ to play the song. Then you had to put a tape in and press record. So you had that song for later. And the DJ talking over top of it, he cutting it off early. Like, the struggle.
Crazy.
Struggle y'all don't know about.
It takes away appreciation of the art almost.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Because I'm thinking about it, sometimes less was more. Sometimes less was more. Now everything's so easily accessible. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Now I can go back and watch fucking NBA games from 1970. I mean, everything but the 100-point Wilt game, which I still don't think happened. But
chill, he did it.
No, I've seen the clip. It was like 1971 4K HD full color.
Right.
And we don't have one clip.
We got videos of Gandhi and shit.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like this, but not the 100-point game. I seen Babe Ruth swinging in baseball, like in color, but not one clip of the 100-point game. And the weirdest thing about that 100-point game, it wasn't even in the Philadelphia Stadium. They actually played it in Hershey, in a small-ass gym. So I'm just saying, like, maybe someone lost count or something.
I don't know, man.
Shit's weird.
We gonna leave Wilt out of this, man.
Wilt was crazy, though, as an athlete.
Is Wilt the greatest Laker?
The greatest Laker? No.
Top 5, though.
Top 5.
Easily.
I don't know. I mean, he did really get him over the hump. I would take...
You're going to put the ball that averaged 50, not in the top 5?
Yeah, because when he got to the Lakers, it was kind of like, we're asking you to facilitate now. We're asking you to pretty much feed Jerry West now. You know what I mean? I think...
You're going to put the ball who fucked like 10,000 women not in the top 5?
I'll put him in top 5 centers all the time, sure.
Not Lakers, though?
No. He only got one chip with them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, you got to look at it from that perspective. I'm taking Kareem, who got 5. Magic got 5. I think Kobe's the greatest Laker of all time. You ever see the clip?
I'll take that.
You ever see the clip that Jason Williams said? He wasn't sure if Kobe's even on the top 5 greatest Lakers.
Yeah.
So, no, he is the greatest Laker.
He's probably the greatest Laker by far.
Like, bro, Jason Williams, Kobe gave you 60 3/4. Like, what are we talking about here?
It's probably Kobe, then Kareem.
Yeah, I could.
And then Magic, maybe.
I could even see Magic being 2. But Magic, Kareem, interchangeable. Whatever, however you want to float.
That's a fact. But those are the 3 I think that got to be there.
The question is, does LeBron sneak in at the 5?
He got to get if Wilt don't.
Right.
Brian only got him one chip.
That's what I'm thinking, because Shaq got to go in there.
But you know how the league was built back then when Wilt was playing too, and you know how the Celtics was fucking
like just a bunch of white people,
huh?
Like just a bunch of unathletic white people. What do you?
Well, you know the Celtics were stacked. Like they were like fucking 5 All-Stars and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Wilt would probably had a crazy amount of rings,
right?
If it wasn't for like, even if the league was just spread out in talent, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Quote unquote talent, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting. I would take Shaq. That's definitely the Rushmore.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Kareem, Magic, Kobe, Shaq is the Mount Rushmore of Lakers.
He did the 3-peat. He's got to be that 4th spot.
The 5th can be interchangeable. Could be Elgin Baylor. Could be whatever.
Facts. But I mean, what Shaq used to do in the playoffs is like unprecedented.
Yeah, unheard of. But what's crazy is I feel like Kobe shit gets overlooked because I remember now they have the conference finals MVP shit. They ain't have that back in the day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And really, like, the finals used to be the Western Conference finals. Like, we knew whoever was coming out the West was going to just shit on the Nets.
That's a fact.
Or whoever the fuck was in there. And it was like, the real finals was like the Spurs versus the Lakers. And that's where Kobe went ape shit.
Right.
So really, it's like, who was really, they needed each other, man. I hate this argument that.
Oh, you're right.
That, Kobe got carried by Shaq. And if that was the case, why didn't he carry Penny? You know what I mean? They needed each other.
Chill. It's because Michael Jordan.
Stop.
It's because Michael Jordan was in the league.
So don't say that, because you know what's crazy? When MJ came back, near the end of that,
They got kicked out by Shaq. I know.
yeah,
I
and
know.
he fucking crumbled too.
But I mean, Mike was rusty and da da da. I'm glad that happened because my Rockets got championships that year, even though I was a little too young to celebrate it.
Which is crazy because I don't think we'll ever see motherfuckers like Hakeem, motherfuckers like Jordan. And what I mean is from the aspect of staying on one team. The Dirk Nowitzki days are gone. Because if Luka gets traded, and then you also parlay that with players always bopping around to different teams, who's going to get the statue? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's going to get the fucking statue when it's all said and done? Like, KD, great fucking player, but what team does he deserve a statue with?
Yeah, I feel that.
Maybe OKC? I don't know. It's tough. Cause I guess you could.
Definitely OKC.
Do you think Russ is a better overall Thunder player in history than KD?
Damn, I think so.
Yeah, just because he stayed.
Just because he stayed.
I think he leads in like all the categories. Won that MVP. Went to the playoffs as a 6th seed, I guess. I don't know. It gets slippery. But what I'm saying,
he shouldn't have got that first MVP though.
Who, Russ?
Yeah, it should have been James Harden that year.
Yeah, it should have been. It probably should have been. But they had to give it to him.
Yeah, it was a triple-double year.
It was the triple-double year.
The first triple-double year. So
yeah.
But Harden was only like maybe 1.3 rebounds away from averaging a triple-double that year.
That's what I'm saying.
And we were like number 2 or 3.
That's what I'm saying.
We went from 7 to 2 in the West. And they finished like 8. No, they didn't even make the playoffs, I don't think. They were like 10 seed or something.
What's crazy is I think Luka's 5th all time right now in triple doubles.
It's crazy.
Isn't that crazy for how little he's been in the league? Like, triple doubles used to mean a lot.
Yeah, they did.
Like, motherfuckers, like, J. Kidd was kind of like the first point guard triple double guy.
Yeah.
Consistently in our era. I mean, obviously there's like Oscar Robertson and shit like that, but I'll cook the shit out of
Kidd in our era definitely was like a god of it.
Yeah, he was definitely like that. And that's where we're at with it. Someone also said Kidd or Chris Paul all time. Who you taking?
Damn, that's tough.
Because Chris Paul just became the second all-time steals leader.
I'll probably get crucified, but I'm taking Chris.
Yeah, no, I'm taking J. Kidd. I got Chris Paul. Like, it gets weird when you compare them combo guards. Like, but is Damian Lillard over Chris Paul all time? Like, who would you rather have?
Skill set wise, I want Dame. That's just my I want a point guard that can score. But I mean, it's just my preference.
It did kind of change. It changed.
But it just depends on my other pieces on the team, you know?
If it was early 2000s, you're taking Chris Paul with how they played the game.
That's a fact.
Type shit.
That's a fact.
Yeah, but now it's like if your point guard isn't a bucket, it's a big problem.
That's a fact.
That's just 2025. A lot changed, man.
One thing I like about the Luka trade, though, is that, don't get me wrong, like, I fuck with the fact that players have the power and not the owners. That's one thing that's great about the NBA, is that the players have more power over their lives and their destiny and their money than the NFL ever can, because there's only 12 people on the team, right? 15 people on the team, and the gap between them all is pretty big, but at the same time, you only have those 15 guys to worry about. The NFL got 59, 63, whatever is on the roster. So you have so many more people that need that check. You know, like, the big guys are making 50, 60 million a year, 25, 35 million a year, whatever. But that guy on the end of the bench that's making like a couple $100K, they need that check to stay alive,
right? To
feed their families,
right?
So that's why you can't really have like lockouts and protests as much as you can in the NBA. That's why you see people being like, I want to get traded here. And I think the Luka trade kind of like cancels out that aspect a little bit and takes away a little bit of that power from the players, which, don't get me, like I said, I'm an advocate for the players having their destiny in their hands.
Yeah.
But it is a little fucking far right now.
You got to draw a fucking line.
Yeah.
When like James Harden is fucking indulging in Twix bars constantly and pudging the fuck up just to get traded to the Brooklyn Nets, and then doing the same thing just to get traded to Philadelphia. Like, we see it over and over again. Like, you can't hold these franchises hostages. At the end of the day, you did sign a fucking contract.
Right. Key point. You're still an employee. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like you signed this contract. You knew what you were signing up for. Play it out. Just play it out. It goes back to what you were saying, like, who's going to stay? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. Is like, I'm glad that the Mavs Bowl worked it out how he worked it out, so that it was like, fuck where Luka wants to go. Fuck what Luka wants to do.
Yeah.
I mean, if it even happened like that, I don't know. But judging from how he looked at the press conference with J. Kidd, I'm guessing that nobody knew what the fuck was going on, because J. Kidd looked like he was in an abusive relationship.
Yeah,
he looked like a battered wife.
Right.
He was sitting there like, I know what kind of players Jason likes, so I don't really have to ask him. And Jason was sitting there like,
damn, that's karma for J. Kidd, man. If you know, you know. But he definitely didn't know. J. Kidd didn't know.
He had no idea.
And like every story you hear about that, bro, it just sounds like the Mavs owner just got fucked.
Oh,
the GM got fucking ramrod. He got like he got seduced.
It seemed like the call probably went like, he called Rob Pelinka and was like,
"So with AD,
yo, you guys interested in trading AD?" And he's like, "Well, not really, but like, what's your offer?" And he's like, "Luka." And he was like, he muted his phone and was like, then he was like, "Hold on, man, I just really have to think about it. I have to talk to some people and see what's going on." And then he muted it. It was like,
we're getting fucking Luka.
We're about to get fucking Luka.
We're about to get fucking Luka Doncic.
And then he just hung up, got back up. Like, come on, man, it's Luka Doncic.
Joe, they're saying he didn't even shop around for him. Like, it was just the Lakers in conversation with him, bro.
I heard he did call one other team. I think it was like the Timberwolves or something.
Like, well, who the fuck you want us to get?
They were probably like, give us Anthony Edwards, and they were like, bye. Bye.
Maybe if they still had Cat, they could have pulled it off.
I mean, they're taking AD. Who knows? Give us Rudy.
Yeah, for real. Which I don't understand why the fuck the Timberwolves didn't move off Rudy. They moved off Cat. They were right there.
That was dumb.
They were right there. And instead of paying Cat, you move off. You didn't move off fucking Rudy, bro.
Nah. Cat's acting different off that bodega weed too.
Yeah.
They fucked up sending him to New York. He in that joint said.
He was hooping.
He throwing passes. He doing shit that like you only do at Rutgers. Like, you only do this shit at Rucker Park. You not coming in here. He threw the one spinning pass. I'm like, you ain't even have to spin, nigga. He just spinning.
At all.
Shout out to Cat, man.
Moving fucking different.
Speaking of Cat and the Knicks, man, they're expanding my parlay ban list for sure.
They're going on the list.
Jalen Brunson is on there for sure.
You think Jalen's throwing?
I don't know what he's doing, but I can't get him right. It's not like he's ass. I just can't get it right.
Yeah. So
that's how a lot of my list is.
That's how it gotta be. You know.
Here, let's go through the list, because some of them just pissing me the fuck off.
All right, let's do it.
See if I can find it.
Because there's definitely, everybody has that one.
Oh yeah, let's start with your favorite team.
Oh God,
Paul George. He got asterisks on the ban list. Some people just got their name on here. Some people got asterisk.
Podcast Paul, man.
He got more pods than points.
Yo. More pods than field goals made. I've seen that. More clips uploaded than field goals made.
Jalen Brunson, I'd already mentioned. Donovan Mitchell. Not like Spider's ass, but I can't get Spider right.
Right.
Anthony Simons.
Cooked.
He's just ass. RJ Barrett. God damn, if I take RJ Barrett 18.5, I swear he getting 11. I swear I don't take him and he getting 35. Why? I don't get it. I think he hurt right now. Is he still hurt?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
That shit came back real quick. NBA All-Star Weekend went quick, and they're right back to hooping.
Then we got Laker Luka, new addition.
Laker Luka's cooked.
And we got the entire Pacers roster. Just the entire Pacers roster. I can't get none of them right. Mathurin, ass whenever I put $1 on him. Anybody.
What's up with Halliburton, man? He fucking
ass.
sucks now.
He was the first one on the ban list.
He fucking sucks.
He started the ban list off. Then I was like, you know what? Put Siakam on there too.
Yeah.
Then eventually I was like, you know what? Mathurin, you're going on there too.
Miles Turner, you can't give me 10 boards. You got to go on there too.
Yeah, so I'm done. Their whole roster is on the parlay ban list.
They're cooked.
And that'll close it. They close it out, man. Just
those are all very hot and cold with it. You got to just hammer their under. But I bet you when you hammer their under, they're going over.
They're going crazy.
That's just how it goes, man.
I'm not an under guy.
No, I don't think anybody is really.
Nah.
Nobody really wants to be.
Every once in a while when I'm sure.
Everybody wants that over, man. Everybody wants it. What's crazy is with the fucking Halliburton, I just feel like the fall off was really fucking crazy. Like, here you are coming off the Olympics, doing all this shit. And he don't even talk in that goofy voice no more either. Now his voice is pretty much just normal now.
Well, he had like 2 voices, remember?
Yeah, what was good with that?
I mean, that's a light skin thing. I do it too.
Some Jason Tatum shit. Jason Tatum want to be the face of the league so fucking bad, bro.
Jason Tatum said in the interview that he used to sleep in the bed with his mom until he was 13.
Yeah, that's fucking unreal. There's no fucking chance in hell, Vince McMahon voice, that we're letting a motherfucker that slept in the bed until he was 13 years old, right? I can understand anything under 10. I'm cool with that. But like once it hits like 13, right? I'm not going to judge you I'm not going to judge a fucking 9-year-old by 13, bro. Yeah, at that point, you're pretty
judging
much
him.
Yeah, I'm judging the fuck out of him. I think this plays into a lot of what's wrong with Jason Tatum today, right? This is why you can't be in the face in the league. Why? Because you're fucking 13 years old, sleeping in your mother's bed, bro. Talking about I used to sleep on her lap when she would play spades. The fuck are you, bro? You fucking poodle, dog. That's the weirdest shit I ever fucking heard. No, fuck that, bro. Because this is the problem. Everybody grows up so fucking soft, man. That's the fucking problem. We need to start putting the hood back in the NBA, to be fucking honest with you.
No, we don't.
Yes, the fuck we do. I want a Zach Randolph. I want a Zach Randolph pull a strap. I want Gilbert Arenas to pull a strap on his teammate at fucking halftime. That's what I want. I don't want fucking a dude that comes in.
You want Latrell Sprewell choking the coach.
Motherfuckers at 13 years old, I want them out there fucking doing hood shit, right? And they made it out and they're successful. I don't want them sleeping with their fucking
Come
mom.
on.
That's something you got to go to your fucking deathbed with, dude.
Come on. He said he had separation anxiety.
Oh my God.
Right.
Fucking mentally weak bitch, dude. Fuck that. That's why Jaylen Brown won MVP. I bet you Jaylen Brown was fucking sleeping on his mom.
Jalen Tatum will beat you the fuck up.
He might, but you know what? but you know what? I'll be laying there not full. Like, that's why you slept with your mom till you were 13, fucking pussy. I'll be
Still talking
lip
shit.
bleeding, knock the fuck out.
You still slept with your mom.
Right. When his mom is a smash, right? So at 13, you're actually really fucking weird for sleeping next to her.
Damn, I'm all for having more Latrell Sprewells back in the league, though. I'm about that.
Yeah, dude. Zach Randolph. You know what I mean? I fuck with. That's why it's hard for
Steven
me for these
Jackson.
motherfuckers to get impressed with these motherfucking players today. We're talking about 20-10 on almost a damn near 10-year stretch from Zach Randolph while he was out there banging.
Man, cut it out. Ron Artest said he used to be drinking 40s and shit.
Ron Artest had to change his name. Maybe he led the revolution of soft shit.
Oh, stop that.
He
man.
might have.
Stop.
And while we're on the topic, right? And I fuck with Ron Artest or Meta, whatever the fuck you're calling yourself. Let me just say that fucking song sucked.
Chill.
Just all for the champ.
You mad as shit
the ones
today.
that make going hard, the lifestyle. That shit was fucking ass.
Steven Jackson, I just seen a clip of him because he was another hood boy. He said he was like, all these rappers talk about doing lean and shit. We've been doing lean. He was like, I overdosed twice. He was like flexing about overdosing.
It's not the flex you think it is, man. I seen that, John. I seen that. He's like, we've been doing that. I almost died. My liver shut down. Like, I was hooked up to life support type shit.
It was just the way he said it. It sounded like he was on some flexing shit.
I fuck with S. Jack, but he be getting crazy on his takes. Like, he said he was better than Manu. Oh, God, you are better.
Yeah. Oh, he had a solid argument for it.
I get what he's saying, but it's like, I've seen you not in pop system too, though. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's acting crazy.
Yeah.
You're not better than Manu, bro.
Manu fucking soloed us.
You're not better than Manu.
He soloed us.
You're better than Matt, though.
Yeah, he better than Matt.
You're better than Matt.
He better than Matt. S. Jack, he was a good ISO guy. Like, don't get it fucked up.
Yeah.
He could hoop. He could definitely hoop.
He'd go get you some buckets for sure.
But we're talking about Argentina getting the gold over us, man. You can, like, for that alone, he clears.
We had to assemble some shit that we had to call Dream Team 2.
Right. The Redeem Team.
The Redeem Team. That's how bad it was.
And they would have busted the fucking Dream Team's ass if you threw them out there.
Who, the Redeem?
Yeah, I'm talking about with fucking
Kobe,
LeBron, KD.
Yeah,
We're not losing nothing.
You can't guard that.
We're not losing. We didn't even need Steph yet.
Nah,
The point guards were kind of light. We had Chris Paul, Darren Williams at the time.
But Darren Williams,
At that time, was like that.
step back was crazy.
He was different. And we didn't really have a big either, though. That's the only difference that the Dream Team would have.
Maybe we need middies back in the league. Because when you think about all these players,
Fuck that. Because look at SGA right now. SGA averaging 33 right now off fucking turnaround middies, and no one gives a fuck about the guy.
he's cooking, though.
He is cooking.
It's like unguardable. On some Canadian shit. He balls Canadian as shit. If you really watch his game,
He just hoops like a Canadian.
Everything about him just screams like, "What color is the CN Tower? It's red tonight." He's on that every time he's balling.
I think if he had the above the rim play style, he could easily be the face.
But he'd be like aura farming. That's another thing. I think he'd be trying too hard to be the face because he'd be in the interviews cool as shit.
Some Jalen
Like,
Hurts shit.
why are you so fucking cool all the time?
And the whole team's around him.
Yeah, man. Like, if he doing a Canadian accent too, though. Like, yeah, man. Like, I don't know. You guys are doing that. I'm not doing that. You know, I'm not cheesing, fam.
I win at everything I like. I win at everything in life. Like, just dumbass fortune cookie quotes.
All right, you guys stop cooking everybody.
Oh, just saying.
That's how he talks, man. No, Jalen Hurts be saying some goofy shit sometimes, so it'd be funny.
Yeah.
He be on some, if you water the pot before the plant, then it's going to grow into the ground. Like, what the fuck do that even mean?
Right. On some Kanye Kobe commercial. What the fuck do you mean by that, Jalen Hurts?
That was a great commercial.
That was. Maybe that's what we're missing. Great commercials in the NBA.
Just all around. Commercials are shitty. Super Bowl commercials were ass this year.
Ass. You know what they're saying? They're saying that people were using AI and like writing up scripts and shit like that.
Asking them for ideas.
And it kind of shows. You're missing the human element here.
Yeah.
I think that's like the weirdest thing about AI is it's taking the human element out of shit.
Robot humor.
Yeah, pretty much. That Elon type of humor, you know what I mean?
Yo, fuck Elon, because I got a feeling that these taxes being delayed got something to do with Elon, bro.
Well, yeah, they just cut all these fucking IRS workers and shit, man. Elon be acting the fuck crazy.
Y'all need to be doing is putting the fucking federal money into the shit that matters.
Yeah.
Y'all canceling student loans and shit. Canceling government funding, except to one country.
Yeah.
We're not going to say which country it is.
No, Kanye might.
But
I'll say this, like there's like they're victory lapping the cuts in government budget for like the dumb shit we spend money on.
Yeah.
But we don't look at the cuts that really affect everyday life.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Like shit will trickle down to hospitals.
Yeah, like where's Carol Baskin?
Mm.
That's the shit that matters.
Her husband's alive though.
Don
was alive.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is, bro. They found him. He's alive.
No, they didn't.
He is alive.
He just hated that bitch.
He definitely did.
So I need to get out of here.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I thought they were freeing Joe. They ain't free Joe Exotic.
Nah, Trump was not letting that motherfucker out.
Oh, fuck no. He'll let out Kodak. He'll let out whoever, but Joe Exotic is not going to be.
Trump needed that black vote.
Yeah, and Joe Exotic wasn't going to be the one.
Nah.
You seen what he's been doing for Black History Month, Trump? He's putting up like all these statues. Jackie
I saw
Robinson.
Kobe got one.
Yeah, that's just the most anti-LeBron shit I've ever seen, though.
He said, Tiger Woods. We're going to wait on Tiger Woods.
He said, we love our Tiger.
We're going to wait on Tiger Woods. The crowd was like, oh. He said, no.
We love our Tiger.
Yeah, bro, it's funny. Look, I'm not a fan of the bull at all, but you got to admit, bro, it's funny as hell.
He be having some funny shit. He be saying,
bro, it's funny as hell.
On some unintentional shit.
Not even trying to be funny, though. Like, he's funny for all the wrong reasons sometimes.
That's definitely some anti-LeBron shit. Can LeBron get a statue? That's all I'm asking.
LeBron's still alive, so.
Oh, so yeah, so we can't give them their roses until they die.
I didn't say that.
I mean, that's what I got.
I didn't say that.
I mean, let's keep it real. I like Kobe more as a player. LeBron is over him career-wise. Give him a fucking statue.
Kobe's my guy. I'm a Kobe guy.
Well,
for sure.
if we really want to go down the
with
path, how much did LeBron do? Like outside of all that shit, right? Outside of the NBA, how much has he done? The I Promise School, all this shit, and no knock to Kobe, but he does have some things that are unwipeable from his resume.
No, we're not bringing that up.
I'm just saying,
we're not bringing that up. We keeping it respectful.
I mean, maybe Donald Trump's interests align with Kobe a little deeper than off the basketball court. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna leave it at that. And this is where we are with it, man. 2025, crazy times. Nothing about Elon, dude. I've seen a video of his son. Like, first off, the press conferences be weird as shit. Like, why is Elon talking and Trump's in the chair? Like, if you just showed a person not from here, you're like, which one's the president? Shit is not. You're gonna have a hard time figuring out which one's which. Because he looks like the fucking leader for real.
Seriously.
And then, but I seen his son go up to Trump and be like, "You're not the president. Get out of the way."
He didn't say that.
I swear to you, bro.
You're not the president.
Yes.
Just go.
Yes. And another weird thing is like these far right motherfuckers got a weird obsession with Barron Trump. A weird obsession.
Yeah, I see somebody say it's like that's definitely two kids in a trench coat. I can't unsee it now. Like every time I see boy, I'm like, that's some little rascal shit going
It's like,
on.
dude, I can show you a 6'7" Lithuanian who's fucking averaging 32, 10, and 10, and you're impressed with Barron? I'm just saying. Why?
Oh, wait, he hoops?
No, but he's 6'8".
Oh, okay.
His mom's Lithuanian. He should hoop.
Why is he not hooping?
That's my biggest issue, right? That's my biggest fucking problem with it. I don't give a fuck about Eric and Don Jr., but we're looking at a fucking 6'8", partially Lithuanian that never hoop, bro. Put a fucking ball in his hands, man.
Yeah, seriously.
Put
They're
a
goofy,
fucking ball in his hands. Let him hoop.
All the siblings are goofy.
And they all got horse face. But that's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there.
Shout out to Ivanka, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you smash Ivanka?
Double smash.
Yeah.
I'm smashing for the country. I'm getting some bills passed.
Yeah.
I'm putting something down on that's about to have my name on some towers around here. I'm getting a statue.
Damn. We have a statue of Buddaz the Prophet in
And
the
we're
White House.
and we're tearing some statues down.
Whoa. Chill. Remember motherfuckers started doing that and acting crazy?
Yo, they were.
They started taking a lot of shit away.
But it's funny because, like, sometimes, like, people be doing the wrong things, right? But then, like, it's hard to argue against because it's like they're tearing down Robert E. Lee statues and shit. So it's like to a lot of people out there, that might mean something. But to another group of people, they don't want to hear no justifications. They're like, fuck, he was a terrible person. He fought for this.
Right.
So it's like,
I think the line, dude, was like Aunt Jemima. Like, we ain't have to fucking take away Aunt Jemima, dude.
Aunt Jemima was wild.
I'm all for taking down, like, being on the wrong side of history and shit like that.
Uncle Ben, Aunt Jemima, like, what did they ever fucking do to anybody?
The fucking Cleveland Indians. Like, can we ask an Indian if it's okay first before we'll just take it away?
That's a fact.
The Washington Redskins, can we ask them? You know what I mean?
Because everybody be offended except the group.
And now they're not included.
Right.
So, like, which one is even more fucked up?
Some of it got to go.
Yeah. Some of it does have to go, but there's a line.
Progress is good.
And if you are going to replace it, let's not replace it with the Commanders.
That's a fact.
The Guardians.
It's ass.
Fucking terrible.
Trash.
Absolute dog shit. Like, this was their one chance.
Yeah.
It was like 2020.
They were the football team for a whole year. On some petty shit, though. Like, they were doing it spitefully. Like, oh, we're just not going to pick a name. If you're going to make a change, we're just not going to pick one.
Yeah, it's a big decision. We can't just come up with it overnight,
Fucking trash.
Fucking crazy. Crazy. Guardians and Commanders is the best they came up with in 2020. There's just so many other options you could have taken that.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, it's just straight up shit.
Let's just stop tearing shit down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just stop changing shit. Because, I mean, granted, I don't want a group of white people who probably might not be a big fan of black faces making money off black faces. I definitely don't. But, like, let's ask some questions to the groups in question before we start canceling everything.
Let's go really down the line and ask the last living of the Aunt Jemima family. Can we keep her on the fucking syrup, dude? And ever since then, it doesn't hit the same.
Yeah, give the proceeds to the family. You know what I mean?
Something's got to give there. There was it was almost like, I feel like the far left people, like the far left white people, like they took it to a point where it was like, I'm not racist. See, I'm not racist at all. I'm gonna make a post about it. I'm gonna do it. It's like it almost got to a point where it's like, dude, you kind of are like,
yeah, it do be over the top because it's like, why is it on your mind so heavy all the time?
You got guilty conscience type shit.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like I know someone who posted like their one black friend, like when George Floyd died, and like wrote like this crazy ass paragraph, and I'm like, that's more racist than you fucking. Like, you're trying to do the right thing here, sure, but that's way more racist. Like,
I know what you
post
mean.
your one friend and to be on some
making it about you shit.
Yeah,
on some like
spotlight.
I would never wish this on my friend. You know, it's sometimes it's like you said, it's from a good place, but is it? Right. Sometimes it is from a genuine place of concern and a genuine place of empathy, and it's like, yo, you got a good think piece. But then other times it's like, all right, bro.
It's a motherfucker with a mind like mine. When I see that, I'm like, all right, that's a little much though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, all you had to do was change your profile picture to black, dude. Like, you didn't have to fucking take your token friend and show him to the world like it was fucking show and tell day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't know, but
we all know that, like, I have a black friend person. Like, we all know those people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, which is crazy to me.
Just overcompensate for shit. for everything. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be like fake woke rather than really being it, and don't understand that like having the image of being woke is not making the world a better place. Actually being it and living it, that's what makes the world a better place. So like people who give the fucking homeless people food on camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
I got a big problem with.
Yeah, it's like, are you really like
strolling into the small business and basically blackmailing them to give you free shit? Like,
it's just
it's an infinite money glitch. It's an infinite food glitch if you think about it.
Even just the people that like give people $20 and a burger, but then like record it and be like, well, how'd you, whatever it is, like, all right, dude.
Not everything's meant for the internet.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? The internet is a place of foolery to me. That's how I view it.
Just everything's about perception.
Yeah.
And it's like you're either perceived right or you're perceived wrong or you're perceived good or you're perceived bad. But it's like everybody's actively participating in this perception that they could put out into the world instead of actually just being the thing, you know?
Just be yourself.
It's kind of like the people that we all know people that do it for different reasons. You know, you got people that want people to think they have money. So all they post is money and they hold the phone up and shit. And
on a fake private plane and all this shit.
Yeah.
You got people striving, like trying to get to like this fucking stage, and then they're faking their come up. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to fake their come up on the way up. And that's why I think a lot of times, man, I see motherfuckers like, they think like, oh, it's so easy for you now you got a follower, you got all these followers and shit like that, but it wasn't easy getting here. You know what I'm saying?
That's
the road to getting to where I was, you weren't here when I was going live at 2-3 in the morning at the bodega every fucking night. You know what I mean? Had to drive down the street because I didn't want to wake my girl up in the apartment, and I'm fucking sitting on live for 2-3 hours. You weren't with me then when I was sacrificing my time and my energy. Yeah, so now I do deserve to get fucking 20,000 views in an hour as soon as I post, because I built this fucking audience. You know what I'm saying? And people think it's just so easy and they want to skip steps on the way, man. But fuck that, bro. Like,
yeah, it's a grind like everything else, you know? And you get out of it what you put into it. And it's like a lot of motherfuckers just want the glory, but they don't want to do the work.
That's exactly what it is. And I think another thing that motherfuckers don't realize is something that it's one of the harder pills to swallow, is looking at my content that didn't work and just not understanding, no, dude, my content fucking wasn't good. It wasn't good then. It's not going to go now. You know what I mean? It's not going to go. And we can sit here and blame the algorithm, but what is the algorithm? What is the algorithm? Us, you and me, and whoever else sees the fucking post. So we're really just blaming the consumer when really we need to blame ourselves and the product that we're putting out. So I see motherfuckers like that all the time that try to come up on this shit, right? And they don't understand why. Bro, study, look, see what goes viral. I've sat on TikTok for hours scrolling, not desk scrolling, but scrolling to see, oh shit, this got 25,000 likes. Well, how was this formatted? What hashtags did they use? What did they do differently? What sound did they use? You know what I mean? Really study the fucking game, and then fix your craft, man.
You learn and then apply.
Yeah, right.
You study, you learn, and then you apply what you learned, and then you take advice too, and you like put it all together, and then you work and work. And the more you do it with your own two hands, you'll learn a little bit more each time. You'll get a little bit better each time.
Yeah.
You know?
It's about having no pride either. Like, you can't have pride when you're trying to get better and critique yourself. I might have found it funny. I might have found it interesting, but something didn't click. You know what I mean? So go back and fucking get in the lab and do it again and do it again. And now this shit, once you see something that clicks, now I'm just a smash or pass mom guy. You know what I mean? Whatever, I'll be that. But the thing is, I grew to that point, and I grew to understand what people want to see.
Right. And it, like you said too in the beginning of the rant, like content, it's about good content. If I sell sponges, I want to have the best fucking sponge on the market, because then it's going to sell itself with word of mouth. You're going to buy my sponge and be like, damn, that's a great sponge. If I sell combs, I want the best fucking comb on the market. And if it's not the best, at least it's good quality comb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how it is with content. That's how it is with anything you want to sell in life. The content is a product. And if you have a shit product, no one wants to buy it. You know what I mean? So it starts with good content and then consistency with that good content, because you never know what's going to pop. There's shit that we put on the pod page that I'm like, we just need to get some shit up for the day or whatever. It's been a couple of days and that shit will go crazy. And I'm like, why? It's just some shit you would never expect. Some of the shits I think is going to go crazy, they don't do nothing.
Right.
But you just never know unless you're staying consistent. You know, it's on some you miss 100% of the shots you don't take type shit. But if you're taking the same shot from the same distance, from the same spot that you keep missing from, you got to try something different. Take a couple dribbles in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Develop a floater.
Something.
That's a great analogy.
Work on the game.
It's a great analogy to it, man. I mean, shit. It's not that hard, but it is hard.
It's not like you're not learning every day. Like you said, you've built to this point, but you're still learning every day.
You got to adapt because there's always constant updates on the app. There's always shit that's changing constantly, right? And that's why people are like, oh, you got to do more of these, man. You got to do more of these. I'm like, bro, if I spammed y'all with smasher passes every single day of the week, y'all not going to want it no more. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
I'm milking it. You know what I mean? You go once a week here, twice a week here.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't just throw it all in.
You can't oversaturate yourself.
Exactly. That's another thing I see a lot is people constant spam post. Well, let's just work on one good one. You know what I mean? And take your time. My very first joint that blew up, I spent 3-4 hours learning CapCut. The fucking Andy Reid joint. Went to bed, that shit had 15 views, bro. I was fucking sick to my stomach. It was 6:30 in the morning. When I woke up around 12, that shit was fucking in the 100,000s.
Crazy.
Ran to 1 million.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? Take your time with this shit.
Yeah. And to summarize, you know, if I could take the words out of your mouth for anybody out there grinding, take your time. Enjoy the grind. It's not just about the destination. You got to enjoy the journey because it's part of it. And if you just got to the destination without the journey, you wouldn't be ready for it when you got there. So enjoy that shit. And remember, it's a grind. It's not about what you can see, the progress you see in 60 days. It's the progress you see in 60 weeks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep, that's a great way to put it. And for the people that are hesitant about starting, just fucking do it. Yeah. Just fucking start and go from there, learn from there.
I mean, look at us. It's not like we fucking waited till we got the perfect setup with the perfect back. We'll grow, and y'all will grow with us, you know?
Yeah. Make improvements every fucking week. That's all we try to do. Mm-hmm. That's all we try to do.
Just make yourself work.
And motherfuckers you can't rely on motherfuckers to support you, and you can't look at people differently for not supporting you. Nope. You know what I'm saying? Over the last 365 days, you know what I mean? My shit has been shared hundreds of thousands, probably over 1 million times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many times were people I know personally, you know, less than 20? You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
and I'm hitting content up every fucking day.
Right.
And I don't look at those people any less, man. I just know who was really rocking with my shit the whole time.
Right.
And it's a mental no. Because shit. And people only see what's in front of them. They never see what's going on behind the curtain. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know what it takes.
Right.
What goes into it.
Everybody got a real life to live behind this shit. Mm-hmm. So you got to sacrifice your time and what you're willing to put in.
That's a fact.
You know, for sure. And that's how we're going to rock it on 2025, man. It's the whole 2025
Absolutely.
vibe. That's where we at with it. Absolutely. Shit ain't the same. Shit ain't the same as it was. You know what I mean? Mm-mm. And I'm thinking like there's going to be a new app where there's going to be a lot of opportunity, kind of like the early stage of TikTok, because TikTok's still up in the air about getting banned and all that shit.
Yeah.
So it's still like there's going to be another opportunity, and you want to kind of be early to it. That's one thing about TikTok. I was always like, TikTok, that's for young bulls. You know what I mean? That's for kids.
Right.
And then when I get on it and I'm like, I make a video and it went nuts, I'm like, oh shit, damn, I should have been on this. I could have had 1 million followers already. I could have had all these deals, all this extra shit.
You'd have been ahead of the curve.
Yeah, and that's what it is, being ahead of the curve. Now I'm looking at these social medias, Instagram, it ain't shit, but you know, people you know, and subliminal shots to their relationship situations. Facebook, it's a bunch of boomers that believe AI pictures are real, and they'll be wishing them happy birthday and shit like that.
Right.
TikTok is mindless humor, like,
yeah,
and eventually something's gonna give, you know.
Yeah, it's all just part of the matrix. Like, I'm waiting for the thing that comes that's like real. You know what I mean?
As real as it gets.
It's just people that's just being real. There's no worry about image or perception, and it's just people being authentically themselves.
Yeah.
That's what we need the next social app to be. Some shit where you can't hide.
No filters.
Where you have to see the shit going on behind the scenes. You know what I mean?
Right. It's kind of like the shit we talked about last time about the issues that we take with, like, when rappers talk about all this hood shit, but they never talk about the bad times.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure some do, but like you glorify.
Some do, for sure.
You glorify the shit, you going shopping and $10,000 on you, all this other shit, but you don't talk about the times where you were down to your last $1.
Right.
And the lights were due.
Right. Like, it's not that you can't report your experiences, but you can't tell these kids about all the good shit without telling them about the bad shit.
That's a fact. That's an absolute fact. Speaking of the boomers getting like damn near catfished by the AI images. You ever see that on Facebook?
I have seen that.
It's fucking terrible.
It's scary, bro. Like, sometimes you won't even notice till you do a thorough investigation. Right. And then you see like 6 fingers or
it's not like an actual person like talking to you either. It would be like one of those viral posts, and it'll be like a veteran, like a picture of a veteran that's clearly like an AI image. You'd be like, no one wish me happy birthday. Please say happy birthday to me. And all these people comment happy birthday and all.
I've never seen that though.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's weird.
That's
weird.
wild.
And it's basically like the brand. It's like the boomer form of getting fucking catfish, which is pretty crazy to get catfished. Like if we're talking 2025, because I feel like a FaceTime goes a long way. You know what I mean?
I seen some shit that Bull got catfished. And he thought he was talking to Katy Perry.
What?
Bro, he dead ass thought he was talking to Katy Perry for like 7 years.
That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers really be falling for that.
The joint that he met that was catfishing him wasn't even ugly. Like usually they're hit.
Right.
But she was like not bad, but she was like decent. She was good.
She wasn't Monte Teo's catfish.
No, that's a very low bar of catfish.
She's doing good now though. That's the very demure, very mindful girl.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
No, they do look. Yo, I was like, no.
I'm fucking with you.
There's somebody that looks like her in every city. I promise you.
Absolutely.
I know. I've got a couple in mind.
Yeah, it ain't nothing new.
But no, like she was okay, and then he was just like, no, she's not Katie. He was like asking her questions, like, what would our kids' names be? What were we gonna name our kids? And she knew 2, but not the third one. And he was like, no, it's not her. Katie would have known. It's not her.
He was that convinced.
Yo, and Neve was like, bro, like, maybe she just didn't remember because she didn't care that much. And he's like
talking to a bunch of other people.
Yeah, he's like, no, it's not her.
Fucking goofy.
Yeah, you gotta know, dude. I mean, the show's been around for too long.
That's what I'm saying. Neve has spent how long trying to warn motherfuckers about that, and he got catfish at a time where like I could see how it happened.
MTV used to really have the craziest shows back in the day, if you think about it.
The wildest lineups.
That shit with parental control, like they would have the date,
yeah,
like sit in with the parents and watch the fucking boyfriend go on dates.
OG Punked, like Punked was fire.
Punked was fire. It was like pretty staged, but it was fire though.
A lot of them I feel like are staged, but
yeah,
to a sense, I feel like a lot of the times it's like the celebrity figured it out.
Yeah, type shit.
Just kept going.
You ever see Stone Cold on Punked?
Yeah.
Yo, he was about to beat boy the fuck. He's, I think you're a fucking idiot.
They tried to place like a racist thing on it.
Yeah.
And that's why he was really pissed.
Bull was being racist.
Yeah. And he was trying to get Steve like, you know why I thought he stole it? Like,
yeah, he was like, why'd you do that? I think you're being a fucking asshole. That's what I think.
Did you see the Kanye one?
Yeah, when they tried to take his film, he said, that's my film.
He hit the na boo boo dance. Like
he always been Kanye, man.
Fucking childish, man. Pimp My Ride.
Oh my God, great show.
Next
was fire.
Next was good.
Pimp My Ride is wild though, because like imagine you just need your car fixed and then you come back and there's a fucking aquarium in it.
Bro, I didn't ask for a fucking bookshelf.
Like, we know that you're a nurse. so we put this defibrillator. Like, all right.
We brought this portable stretcher out right here. You got your IVs right here. Check this out. Like,
fire.
We know how much you love theme parks. We done put a merry-go-round in your shit.
You click this button right here. Toot, toot. Bumper car comes out the back. Like, the fuck did I got to...
Look, we know how much you love hot dogs. Yeah, that's cool, but y'all didn't even fix my transmission.
Yeah, but like, does it still leak motor fluid? Like, I'm saying.
Right. I heard like bad things about the cars after the show.
Oh, I bet.
And then probably it was expensive ass upkeep for real.
Imagine how much gas you're burning.
I'm looking at that. If I'm Geico, I'm looking at that like, dude, I'm not fucking insuring that. You fucking kidding me, Exhibit?
This guy has a fucking... fucking Komodo dragon cage in the Yo, what's the premium on this? How do I even calculate the risks for this?
Yo, absolutely.
He's running fucking 3,000 watts of heat lamps at all times. Electric cars wasn't even a thing back then either. Like,
that shit was not OSHA.
It's a fucking 97 Honda Civic, bro. No matter what you do to the outside or the inside, it's a 92 Honda Civic.
My man was thinking 10-year-old fucking cars.
He got 4,000 miles.
Shit got 200K on the dash. Like, and just flipping it into whatever the fuck they mentioned they liked. Like,
we put this Hawaiian tribal print. We put this fucking Hawaiian tribal print on the hood of your 1962 Delta.
Shit will not get you to the shelter.
It will not.
Shit is not. But you can't leave your home with it. But if you press this button right here,
you got a pop-out closet because we know you want to be a stylist and you in fashion school.
We know how much you love animals. We done gave you your own veterinary clinic. We done gave you your own farm.
Yeah, we know your great-great-grandpa left you this old-ass Chevy Impala, but what we did to the back seat, since you in barber school, if you click this button on the bottom, pop out. Barber chair, pop out. You can give haircuts wherever you go.
We know how much you like to cook, right? So what we did was not only did we throw in a full-size fucking fridge, we done threw in a broiler and a fucking stove, too.
Yo, I love it.
Crazy.
I love it. MTV is part of the problem for reality TV today, too.
Yeah.
They started with the Real World. Reality TV wasn't what it was till the Real World came along. They had some fire seasons, though.
It did. They had some fucking characters on there, too.
They did.
They did. And it was like, it's bad when, like, CT's the GOAT of that.
Oh, he is the GOAT.
Like, he's the GOAT, but I feel like he would just be like your average dude at fucking, the Y playing ball.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, he would just happen to be in shape slightly. Like,
and you fuck with him for some reason, but, like, you don't want to fuck with him type shit. Like,
yeah.
Like, if he asked you to go somewhere after the hoop session, you're like, nah, I got something to do. I had to do a thing.
But if you're trying to run again on this,
yeah, like, we can run.
You see, he was about to rumble T.O.
I like CT low key.
You like CT over
I like
T.O.?
CT low key.
He wasn't bitching, but he wasn't backing down either.
Oh yeah, I did see that actually. They were getting personal though.
Yeah,
he was like, "How'd you blow through $85,000?" Yo,
he was like, "We know why you're here."
Yeah, they were getting personal.
He's like, "Why I'm here? Why I'm here then?" I don't know why you blow through $85 million.
Yo,
that's when he almost rumbled him.
Yeah, he tweaked. MTV is dead wrong though. They started exploiting motherfuckers, man.
What was the one that was good though? I don't even know if it was on MTV. It might have been on VH1. It was like a Cash Cab or some shit where they would.
That was good.
I think where they would ask him questions.
Yeah, and they give him money.
That was cool.
They had Robin Big though, Fantasy Factory. That was cool.
Robin Big,
Jackass and shit like that. But yo, they've been milking ridiculousness for. They be having 24-hour marathons.
Yeah.
Like, how funny can it be, dude? We've already seen all these videos before.
How many fucking one-liners do you have, Rob, your day?
You're just adding Chanel's laugh to videos we already seen at this point.
An audio track, she's not even there. You just pressing the button and she laughing.
There's nothing that he could do that Taj.0 didn't do already and better.
Yeah, that's kind of like where that stemmed from, right? They were like the same thing.
The web commentary show,
yeah. MTV definitely had some bangers back in the day.
They definitely did.
Definitely. Went on a historical run. When
VH1 did too, though. They used to have the shit where they would do like the greatest one-hit wonders. They do like 100 greatest one-hit wonders of all time and shit.
Yeah, but
I love the 80s. I love the 90s. That shit was fire.
They took it too far with like Celebrity Rehab and shit.
Yeah, they started exploiting motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying. They have Vanilla Ice on there,
right? Crying
and shit. Surreal Life was another one. You probably don't even know about that. It's a sleeper.
Vanilla Ice just be milking the story about fucking Suge Knight held you over a balcony.
So he made me sign that paper.
We get it. We know.
He said they didn't write a single word of that song. Said I made them pay them.
So that's exactly who it is, and he didn't even write a single word of it.
They didn't write a single word of that song.
Like, that joint was ass, bro.
Chill. That joint's a banger, though.
The beat carries, and I'll stand on that.
The sample does carry, but it's because he was white, too. Shock value.
Yeah.
And he could dance. That was real shock value,
They wanted Marky Mark to be the one.
Yo, for real? If you see, like, old videos of white people in the club, y'all used to be fucking it up back in the day. What happened?
They stopped doing coke.
It was the booger sugar.
It's not that they stopped doing coke. They're either
it's not
doing too much.
It's not as pure.
That's exactly what it is. Now
it's cut too much.
The coke is in the wrong people's hands. Now
too many hands.
The people that do coke now care too much about what people think. They be trying to hide it and shit.
Nah. They don't just break into the
right.
But no, like you'll see them like old clips of Soul Train and shit. They be in the crowd a little bit,
grooving
on beat.
Got a bop to it.
On beat. That's the thing.
That's the major key.
Like,
not like Taylor Swift when Not Like Us won.
Yeah,
she was moving the fuck crazy.
The dance she was doing, I ain't never seen before.
No, someone said that she was listening to a different song.
Yeah, sometimes it be looking like that.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Upper body and lower body doing two different dances and shit.
Silent Library?
Silent Library was a banger.
That was good.
Absolute banger.
That was good.
Boiling Point?
That was good. Parental Control was really the crazy. It was definitely faked. Like,
yeah,
fake as
super
fuck,
scripted.
But that was like a funny ass concept.
It's good TV, yeah.
Bad
TV, but good TV. Poison.
No one's innovating no more.
No.
You know what I mean? There is no more real world and shit like that.
It's all formulaic.
Yeah.
All of it is like, this has been done. This is the formula that works. We're just going to copy paste it. How many fucking movies have you seen that it's like, you already know what's going to happen? Like that rom-com shit. Like, you already know. You seen one rom-com, you've seen them all.
You've seen them all.
There's a friend that is like them the whole time, and it's right in front of them, but they can't see it.
Or like their average fucking Hallmark movie.
Yeah, that's what it is.
She moves back to her hometown, right?
Yeah.
And she's married to this successful jerk.
He's an asshole.
She meets up with the guy who was kind of a bad boy in high school.
Mm-hmm.
They fell apart throughout college. She went a different route.
Yep.
He's back in her life. They were always soulmates. She blows off her whole entire family. Fuck them kids. Fuck the husband.
You just said 10 different movies, dude. That's Sweet Home Alabama. You just fucking described Sweet Home Alabama. A lot of different movies. Just Friends.
It's all the same shit. It's all the same.
Sweet Home Alabama was my shit when I was a kid, though. Just because, like, it was an era where, like, DVDs were a thing.
DVDs used to be crazy.
And it was, like, the only DVD I had one time. So, like, I had to watch it for, like, a week.
You know, it's an underrated sitcom. I don't know if you ever got into it. My Name is Earl.
My Name is Earl was fire.
That was a great fucking
They had
sitcom.
some bangers.
Yeah, they had some hits in there.
That was from the era of week-to-week TV, too.
Yeah. So you had to come correct.
Yeah.
Now you don't have to. Worst thing is Netflix just don't pick you up for the next season.
Right. They'll get around to it.
Oh.
We'll get around to watching it.
It's all becoming a monopoly for...
It is, though. Streaming service battles piss me off, dude. This subscription whore world that we live in.
And that's why they're wondering, why are NBA ratings down? Because y'all
we need 7 apps.
I got to pay fucking $150 a month between 3 different apps. You know what I mean?
I already have League Pass, and I still need 10 other apps to watch this shit. Y'all act like y'all don't own the product.
League Pass should be every fucking game.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
It's like, oh, this is on TNT. You can't watch it, but here's the audio. What the fuck is this, 1959? Am I trying to listen to the basketball game?
Y'all try to come over and listen to the game?
Now Durant passes behind the back, see? And now he's going between the legs. Oh, my God.
I've never seen that move before. What do you call that one?
I try to listen to that shit.
Fuck no. Listen to a fucking
Unless it's a
game.
Hornets game, I'd listen to that motherfucker.
They go crazy.
He said, LaMelo, LaFrance, ball. I said, that can't be his middle name. It is his middle name, LaFrance.
Is it really?
Yeah, LeVar be fried.
LeVar be high as shit naming his kid.
Yeah.
Orlando. I do.
I like that he had a plan, though.
Yeah.
Like Mellow Jello Zoe's cool, but
I like that he had a plan, like, starting with his girl.
yeah.
Like I'm going to go for the athlete.
Yeah, she tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because LeVar was damn near in the NFL. Like,
Yeah. Shout out to both of them. I hope both of them get in good health, man.
yeah, for sure. For sure. It's a family we need.
For sure.
It is.
For sure.
It definitely is. You know, I remember he was on WWE, LeVar.
Yeah, he did okay.
LaMelo started drawing though.
Yeah, I hate he was
a young teenager Melo though.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was hype. It's cool though. I hate when celebrities have appearances and they like aren't good.
Or
Because I'm
half-ass
just
it.
I'm like such a fan. I'm like I'll be on some Bad Bunny shit or some Logan Paul shit. Like I want to compete. Put me through school, put me through training, let Booker T let me take some bumps and shit. Like I want to
Throw me through the glass.
let me jump. I want to jump over the rope and front flip onto somebody. You know what I'm
I wanna
saying?
go through a table.
No, I don't. No, I don't want to get the bump. I don't want to take a bump. I want to look good. Like, you know what I mean?
Never mind. You want some spotlight
No, Donald Trump was on some spotlight shit.
shit. He was.
When he was on there.
Yo, that was the stiffest fucking fake punches I ever seen.
Terrible.
Like, at least prepare a little bit, Don.
Yeah.
How does this look if I do it like this?
Yeah, you know he ain't come to rehearsal.
He looked like a fucking 6-year-old in his first ever fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sissy.
Just terrible play fight.
And he took the stunner like a bitch, too.
No, I'm selling whatever. If they make me sell, I'm selling
Yeah.
the shit out of stunner.
Hell
Especially a stunner.
Hell yeah.
Especially. Only thing I'm not selling is anything from Hulk Hogan.
No, but I'll sell too.
I would like play along like during rehearsal and shit. Like, yeah, yo, motherfucker.
I'll go get a piece of shit.
real life drop kick that motherfucker. As soon as it start, I'm pow.
Fuck yeah.
On some beautiful drop kick, Randy Orton shit, like straight up in the air shit, and then just bang right in his shoulder.
I think you made a great point the one time we were talking about Hulk Hogan and his finisher was a fucking leg drop.
That's what I'm saying. How could this man be on my Mount Rushmore? His finisher is a leg drop.
That's fucking absurd. It's kind of, and that's why I draw the comparison of motherfuckers back in the day playing ball. It just evolved too much. I can't put Bill Russell in my top 5.
Come on, bro.
I don't even want him in my top 10. Like, I don't.
If I've seen one Jacob Fatu match, Hulk Hogan gotta be bumped. Hulk Hogan went down one spot just because I seen a Jacob Fatu match, and I was like, okay.
Motherfucker, I've seen Undertaker, Shawn Michaels at Mania.
Yeah, like,
I've
come
seen
on,
Chris
bro.
Benoit versus Kurt Angle at Mania.
Come on,
Come
bro.
on. I can't
all
put him
respect
up
to
there.
what he did for the game, though. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, all respect to what he did for the game and his era. All respect.
Yeah.
Great theme song.
You could be in a different category.
Yeah, like, your cultural impact was great. We needed it. It advanced the game, right? But your moveset, let's keep it a buck here. A leg drop finisher is trash. I seen a clip of him talking about you need to protect your finisher and everybody's kicking out of everybody's finisher. Bro, I'm kicking out of your finisher.
You're the last bowl.
I'm kicking out of a leg drop every time, brother.
Motherfuckers hit you with their finisher and you get up and start hulking up. I think it's like Hulk Hogan can't be translated. Bill Russell can't be translated.
Nah.
Babe Ruth didn't play one Dominican.
That's a fact.
Right? Jim Brown
Not
was
Dominicans.
playing damn near leather helmet days.
Right. No. Jim Brown transcends.
I put him in the conversation. But what I'm getting at is that I feel like the only athlete that really carries over and I can legit put in confidence is like Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali for sure carries.
He was like that. You know
I'm taking Bob Cousy too. Yeah, I'm saying Bob Cousy, Jim Brown,
Houdini,
and Muhammad Ali.
So you're taking Bob Cousy, but not back to the basket, Bill?
No,
You're just saying like just ahead of the game.
Bill Russell would be anybody today.
He'd be Rudy.
He would be anybody today.
He'd be Rudy.
Yeah,
Rudy Gobert.
be like good but regular.
I think if they gave final MVPs back then, bro, he wouldn't be in this conversation.
I'm just saying Bob Cousy was different. If you watch, y'all probably listening like, yo, what the fuck is he talking about? Watch some Bob Cousy highlights. I'm trying to tell you, he could play in today's game just on some like skill set shit.
On some shit I was saying about Bob McAdoo.
Bro, I'm talking about around the back passes, between the legs passes,
Pistol Pete shit.
off the backboard shit. Like he was doing shit that was like
In the 50s.
yeah,
Like,
50s.
like-
shit that was like magic to the announcers. Like they're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Around the back, see?
Yeah.
Nice to see a white man do it for once.
Yeah, you see?
Like they used to love him because he was a trickster. Pistol Pete is a great example too. Shout out to Pistol Pete.
Yeah, motherfuckers like that. Ahead of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Ahead of the curve, if you would.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if Shohei Ohtani is he ahead of the curve? Are we about to see more like dual pitching, hitting type of guys?
I hope so.
What's crazy is that motherfucker won a World Series and he didn't even pitch for the Dodgers yet.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's the craziest part of it.
They just dropped their deal with ESPN and ESPN's not covering baseball no more.
Damn.
Isn't that kind of crazy?
Damn.
So it's like, what the fuck happens for them now?
Is America's favorite pastime not its favorite pastime anymore?
Like, well, you guys got the Japanese guy now.
Japan baseball's fire.
After I heard fucking Stephen A say, well, the face of the league can't be Japanese. He's always on some shit like that.
Stephen A just be saying shit, man.
He was on some, I have a problem where the guy has an interpreter.
Because I don't want to go to the interview and listen to another man talk for another man.
Exactly.
I want my star to talk for himself.
I feel like they were trying to wean off baseball for a little while now.
Yeah, I feel that. They've been trying to change the rules to make it interesting and shit. I don't know. I do like the pitch clock shit. I mean, I don't know if pitchers like it.
Right.
I mean, I think Shohei will pitch again because they paid him to pitch. His contract, if he didn't get hurt in the first place, would have been probably closer to $1 billion.
Yeah.
Even closer to $1 billion.
What you were saying about Japan baseball is fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, it's crazy at the fucking high school level.
Yeah.
And then I seen like, dude, international sports fans fucking clear U.S. sports fans.
They
I'm
do.
sorry. Like,
They do, dude.
because we couldn't even get loose like that if we wanted to. You know how quickly they'll throw me out fucking Wells Fargo Center if I show up, no shirt, Sixers blue, fucking painted on me. And
The
I'm
energy's
fucking,
crazy.
And I'm fucking trying to get it hype, waving a fucking American flag around. They'll kick me the fuck out of there so fast. They wouldn't even allow the energy. Them motherfuckers be at high school games turn.
Nah, that's crazy.
Turn.
No, they really do. It's like Texas football, like high school football in Texas, how big it is there. That's how like baseball is over there, high school baseball.
I got in a back and forth with somebody, right? Because you seen Cade Cunningham said that he'd be better than Dak Prescott at quarterback. He was like, he was like, give me in there right now. Like, I'd be a better quarterback because he played junior high school. He didn't even play real high school and was in Texas. And I was like, absolute no shot. I
hear a lot of me.
And somebody like responded like, you don't understand how big high school football is here in Texas. Da, da, da. He would be better than. I'm like, bro, he wouldn't even hold a jock strap to Mac Jones.
No, give me a third string.
Give me Zach Wilson.
Tyler Badgett.
Give me the Italian. Give me Tommy DeVito. Right? I'll take retired backup GOAT Charlie Batch, present day.
Give me Mason Rudolph.
He was like, dude, you could give. He was like, I'm not saying right away, but give him 3 years. I'm like, no, dude, you don't understand. It's not like this is literally the hardest position I think in all of sports.
It is
quarterback
for sure. Well, yeah,
I truly think it is.
Hitting a baseball is like the hardest thing to do.
Maybe the most demanding and like hardest physically wise. Maybe like catcher. Like, could you imagine being
catcher? Probably fucking sucks.
Because then you got to go hit too.
Right.
They say that's like one of the hardest positions to play. But like, dude, NFL quarterback, and you're telling me Cade Cunningham would be better than Dak Prescott? Get the fuck out of here. And he was dead ass going back and forth with me. You don't know how good high school, bro. It's fucking Cade Cunningham, dog. What are we talking about?
I'm not taking it. I'm not believing it.
What are we talking about?
I'm selling that take.
He would not even get drafted in this class of lackluster quarterbacks. What are we talking about? I keep seeing these clips of Shador and Cam Ward too. They're like really pushing this fake rivalry thing.
Yeah, I keep seeing them too. They're very corny as fuck.
They are corny as fuck, respectfully.
Just so corny.
You can tell it's like a put on it. They say, if we play in the Super Bowl next year, yo, you're going to the fucking Titans.
Yeah. He's like, you quit on your team in the bowl game. You quit on your team in the bowl game. I said, so did you.
Young bullshit. Fake. It's all fake.
It's just, what if y'all are both ass? Then what?
They're talking about if we play in the Super Bowl next year, y'all going to the fucking Giants. You're going to the Giants. And the other one is probably going to the Titans.
Jesus.
What are we talking about, Super Bowl?
Jesus.
What are we talking about?
Would you just skip quarterback altogether if you're the Titans?
Yeah, I would.
Leave us another year to shit it up, and then
I would rather go get a Mac Jones now. Bridge the gap. That Andy Dalton. Where's that Andy Dalton?
We're talking
about that bridge quarterback to the next guy instead of reaching. You know what more
teams should do.
If we're gonna be ass, who are they gonna throw to begin with? Westbrook at Kine? That ain't cutting it. Like, no.
Yeah.
No, you got Tony Pollard in the backfield behind a non-elite offensive line. Speaking of elite offensive line, though, Zach Martin just retired. Fucking guard on the Cowboys. Craziest stat about him, he has more Pro Bowls than he has holding calls in his career.
Damn.
That's fucking crazy.
That's tough.
He was like that.
That's tough.
One of the best guards I like. That's one of them stats that you don't even think is real.
That's pretty tough.
Yeah, it's fucking unreal. He was nice as shit. But I'm wondering, do the Cowboys go and get Ashton Genty though?
That's a good pickup for them.
Yeah, like that's really interesting. He's like the only player I'm interested in seeing.
Yeah.
Like I think Trav, he's not gonna play both sides. They might have a couple packages at wideout.
Damn, that's great for him. They need him. They need somebody like that.
They do.
If it translates.
A fucking
grown ass men.
Bell cow.
Yeah, if he could run through grown ass men like he was just running through them kids in college, it's gonna be
20
great.
Carries a game. 20, 25 carries a game.
New Derrick Henry.
You ever see how he stands in the backfield too?
It's scary as shit.
Yo. Jahmyr Gibbs does that a little bit now.
Imagine being a fucking linebacker coming on the blitz and you just look back there and see him like
big as shit.
He's big.
Scary movie. Look like a fucking killer in a scary movie.
Yeah, they said it's the Mike Myers.
Yeah.
Some Mike Myers shit.
It is. It really is.
Shout out to him, man. I hope so. When's the last like superstar running back that came out?
Probably Saquon. And he took a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that draft class was crazy with running backs. That had Saquon, CMC, Kareem Hunt, Alvin Kamara. Like they had bangers in that class, you know. Yeah. Which a lot of them are. It's like CMC. I don't have much hopes for him. just next
I
season.
think he's done, man.
Yeah, Kamara's about done. What's crazy stat about Kamara I read, never had a season of 1,000 rushing yards, and Najee Harris never not had a 1K season of rushing yards.
But Najee gets shit on.
Najee, right?
Kamara gets the scrimmage yards though.
He does.
Najee can't catch for shit.
He can.
Najee can't catch a
He
cold.
couldn't do what Kamara does, but I think Jahmyr Gibbs could.
Nah, I think Najee, not talent wise, is on some Adrian Peterson shit where it's like he's just that running back. He's not that hybrid
Derrick Henry.
back. Yeah,
Great value, Derrick Henry.
just not a hybrid back.
Right. He's not the Marshall Faulk.
You know, we could have had Jahmyr Gibbs, the Chiefs.
A lot of people could have.
Do you know the Chiefs could have drafted Jahmyr Gibbs? We took the first running back of that whole draft, I think, at 32.
Is that when y'all took CEH?
CEH.
No, CEH was 2020. y'all could have had someone else.
No, it was Swift. My bad, not Jahmyr
Swift,
Gibbs.
yeah.
It was another Detroit running back. My bad.
That's who it was.
That's
Swift.
why I was getting confused. But yeah, it was DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, I think
Who would have fit our system so much more? I even said that in the group chat that year. Well, as soon as we drafted CEH, we posted like a clip, and he was like asking Patty like, "Who do you want?" And Patty texts back, "Clyde." And so now I got to blame Patty for fucking putting Clyde Edwards-Helaire on the roster for the rest of his career.
Yeah, he's cut now.
It's going into the GOAT debate.
I'm pretty sure y'all cut him this year.
Yeah. Well, for some personal reasons.
Whoa.
He was having like PTSD from having to shoot somebody.
What?
Yeah, he was having like real bad PTSD.
Because he shot someone?
Yeah, he shot somebody.
So the opposite of Joe Mixon. Like I feel like Joe Mixon.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck.
Like,
Joe don't give a fuck.
No, he doesn't at all.
But yeah, we could have had Swift.
That's kind of crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah, that's the reason he didn't play.
His PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well let's bring back the dude that kicked the bitch. Like let's bring him back. Like,
all right, but he's a changed person now.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that body cam of Kareem Hunt getting pulled over like after he got cut?
No,
he got pulled over like drunk driving. It. I don't know if he was drunk driving. I shouldn't say that because I don't know.
Driving.
I dead ass don't know, but it was a traffic stop, and he was just like, he was like, man, I'm just having a tough time. Like, my brothers just won a Super Bowl, and like I should have been there. And dude, it was sad as shit. And they're like,
damn.
I'm not saying that he wasn't wrong for what he did.
He was on some shit like that.
I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. We only seen whatever we seen on the camera. Like, but irregardless of what he did, it's been a long time. He was young. You know?
Damn, and he's not going to come back to y'all next year. I don't know what's good with Pacheco, though. He acting crazy.
We might re-sign him just because Pacheco was kind of not himself.
Could you imagine if Genty fell to you guys and you guys take him?
Oh, it'd be stupid.
Because the way I see the way the draft's set up, if the Cowboys don't take him at 12, dude, he might go to the second round. It's kind of crazy, but y'all need to build up that O-line.
Yeah, that's our main focus.
Fucking trash. I think that should be the Steelers' focus as well. I'm seeing a lot of names getting floated around who their next quarterback's going to be. I'm not interested in none of them, to be honest. Daniel Jones. Aaron Rodgers, what are we doing here?
Do y'all got Justin Fields for another year?
No, they're not. He's not on contract. I'd like to see him get re-signed, but who knows, man?
I thought he was cooking until y'all sub Russ out. I mean, he wasn't cooking.
He was getting the job done.
Yeah, he was game managing.
He had a couple throws I was really impressed with.
He added an element that Russ didn't have.
Yeah, I don't know. Steelers don't adapt, though.
Is Russell Wilson the CP3 of football?
Oh, my God. Well, he got a ring, though.
The ring aside, like just like persona wise, gameplay wise, ring aside, like career wise, like
I could see it. I get what you're saying.
Just like really good, really solid, but like all time, you're not really like putting him super high.
Yeah, I get what you're saying now.
And he's just corny persona, like all the league just doesn't like him.
Yeah, I feel like they really don't. I feel like he's super fucking Hollywood because after that shit came out when Marshawn and Sherman were talking about him. I'm like, damn, Russ is fucking a weirdo, bro.
Yeah.
And they still show love to him and shit, like, but for sure, but like they know where to keep him.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
He was like, if I have to call someone else to get a hold of you, like you're not really my brother.
Right.
I don't know.
I like to do that though. Like think about like who is like random shit. Like who's the rapper comparison of like basketball players? Like who's the T-Pain of the NBA?
Who is the T-Pain?
Yeah, I mean, like think about T-Pain's career trajectory, and then it's like, who's that in the NBA?
Who was that?
It would be like somebody who's been around for a long ass time and like in their era. Vince Carter.
Vince Carter?
Nah, maybe that's too.
No, I like that because Vince kind of underachieved.
Yeah, like in his era, he was
really good. T-Pain was everywhere. Like T-Pain now, like we see his career.
And he's still around.
Right.
But it's like
Vince was still around giving you 15 on
you
the
know
Magic.
what I'm saying?
Like,
20-year career.
Yeah, he was still around. I got one more in me.
But he was never like Vince Carter, like we knew.
The potential didn't get untapped.
Right.
Like T-Pain's potential didn't get untapped.
Right.
Kind of opened the floodgates for more people like him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that. T-Pain is Vince Carter.
Yeah.
Who would be the Allen Iverson, though?
Oh.
Because that's a game changer right there. On some shit, I'd
say Fab.
No, I'm thinking more revolutionary. I'm thinking more of like a Pac, like kind of made shit mainstream.
Oh, okay. Pac, who like shifted the culture.
Yeah, shook things up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Controversial.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Who would be? I feel like a Lou Will would be like a Fab. Like you got to be a real appreciation of the game.
I like that. I like Lou Will being Fab.
Best six-man ever, right?
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I feel like Jordan is Jay-Z easily. Like that's just
right.
Jordan is Jay-Z. Kobe is Lil Wayne. I feel like Drake is LeBron.
I could see that.
You know what I mean?
I could see that.
Just on some like torch shit.
On some career milestone shit.
Yeah.
On some GOAT shit.
Facts.
They can all be in the conversation.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like Kendrick is Kareem. What? No, that might be. I don't know who to make Kendrick because he could be so many different people. But I only say Kareem because Kareem was like a real revolutionary ball. Like
Kendrick would be Kawhi.
I kind of like that.
You know what I mean? We don't hear from him too much, but when we do, it's loud.
I kind of like that.
You know what I mean? That Toronto run was crazy.
Yeah.
When you think about it, he knocked out Giannis, knocked out Joel Embiid.
That was kind of like that Toronto Kawhi run was kind of like Kendrick's last year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's like he's been so good for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And then he finally was like, now it's my team.
Right.
And I get to be the guy and I get to come get this ring. And he went and got his ring. Not like us was that shot against y'all when he mouthed Embiid and it bounced around the joint. Like,
oh. Yeah, I like that. But who would be the Steph Curry?
Ooh. Damn.
Because we're running out of GOATs for real.
We are. I mean, Drake would be Steph Curry, like on some personality shit.
Right.
But like career-wise, I would say Steph got to be somebody like
Ye, but just the music.
Yes. No, Ye. Innovative, changed the game. 808s and Heartbreak, changed the game forever.
Ye without the press conference.
Ye without the interviews.
Yeah. I like that.
Yo, Steph is definitely Ye. I like that.
Right, because Ye kind of took the auto-tune and just fucking 808s and Heartbreak was different. It was what we thought T-Pain was about to be on.
Right.
Shit.
We wouldn't be here. The game wouldn't be what it is today without Ye. And basketball wouldn't be what it is today without Steph. So it's perfect.
Yeah, Draymond Green would be NBA YoungBoy.
Sometimes I like that. Sometimes I feel like it's for the worst though. Sometimes like with music, like with hip hop in general, I feel like auto tune kind of just like shifted everything.
It kind of gave shittier production a crutch. Shittier projects a crutch. You know.
Well, just production you could put less into.
Yeah.
You know, and people kind of could just lean on
the auto-tune fact.
The pockets.
All right, one more. Who would Travis Scott be?
Russell Westbrook.
Okay, I dig that.
Just loud, rowdy.
No championships.
For no reason.
Yeah. Cult-like fan base.
Very cult-like.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
They were disrespecting him in L.A., though.
Oh, well, that's just happening when you play with Bron, bro.
When you play for the Lakers, too.
That's a LeBron effect right there. Excruciating pressure, as they call it.
But did Kyrie fold for leaving Bron on some ego shit?
I just thought, like, when he got to Boston, like, he was really going to compete with LeBron type shit.
That's what I thought.
Hayward snaps his leg, game one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Kyrie just a different animal.
Did he fold for his career for leaving Cleveland? Like, for the wrong reasons?
Yeah, he should have just stayed, bro.
Because if he would have left for a different reason, then maybe I could understand. But, like, for him to be like, I don't want to live in Bron's shadow. It's that reporter that asked him about, like, LeBron being a father figure. He fucked it all up.
That's exactly what it was. Because I probably would have won out, too.
Yeah, because...
It's like, now these motherfuckers are calling me their pop and shit. Like, what the fuck type of shit are y'all on?
Yeah, they're wilding for that.
Am I wilding for thinking that Cavs team really wasn't that undermatched?
Nah, they weren't.
with the KD Warriors.
No, they weren't.
I don't think when you look at the starting five,
No.
Kyrie, Steph,
Cancels out.
Yeah, sure, we'll cancel them out. J.R. Smith, Clay, advantage Clay, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
By a little bit.
Right. Then you got LeBron, KD. That's supposed to go LeBron's way.
Right. Well,
if we're talking about
we'll say canceled out.
Yeah, cancels out. And then you got Draymond, Kevin Love.
Cancels out. Slight advantage K Love maybe, but
yeah, right. And then the 5 was fucking anybody. What was it? Maybe it was Bogut and Tristan Thompson. Like, it wasn't that crazy.
Nah, not really.
Maybe the depth with Iguodala was the shifter, but I don't think they should have got swept.
Nah, definitely not swept.
You know what I mean? Well, actually, I think the year with Kyrie they won 1, but then the year without Kyrie they
did win like game 3 or something like
goofy
that.
shit that didn't matter.
Maybe even game 2.
Damn, that's when I want to ask you, who would KD be as a rapper? If we're comparing himself?
No. That's disrespectful to his basketball career.
It is.
I think, because it's got to be somebody like great.
Respectable.
Like great, but not like
that next echelon.
The great.
Right. Not in that, outside that conversation.
I don't know. We'll have to come back to that.
Yeah, but we'll have to spin the block.
They might have to let us know in the comments.
Let us know who Kevin Durant's rapper comp would be.
Yeah, who is the rapper version of Kevin Durant, career-wise?
Career-wise, respectfully.
And style-wise, It's got to fit.
Man.
Love it.
Fit like those WWE theme songs we were drafting.
I think it's time to do part 2.
Run it back.
Because I feel like I cooked you in the first round.
You got over it. Well, I didn't pitch my best game.
We got you in the first half.
I'm not even going to lie to you. I didn't pitch my best
According to Instagram, I got you in the first half.
I didn't vote on the poll because I knew I would be voting.
Your vote wouldn't matter out of 3,000 votes.
No, it wouldn't have. But it wouldn't have even been what I believed. You know what I mean? Right. I would have voted for myself, and I think you got the best of me.
I did.
So let's run it.
So redeem yourself today. I'll even give you first pick. So we're going to disqualify the picks from the first part.
Okay.
So that was just round 1. We'll go to round 2. That was 1 to 5. We'll do 6 to 10 now. Okay. I'll give you first pick. You can have pick 6.
Are we considering the entrance as well?
For this, we're keeping the entrance out of it. This is just for the song itself.
Okay.
Just is the song a banger?
Okay.
So entrance is not included. So everybody loves Batista. But we're not including the.
Right.
All right.
Okay. My first pick, even without the entrance, my first pick is The Brood.
I like it.
One of the few songs without any words that'll probably make the list.
Because it's fire. The beat is just cold.
Wow.
The drums are cold.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jim. You were cooking on The Brood,
Jim
brother.
Johnston was cooking the fuck
cooking. All right, I'm going to keep it in the same little era, and I'm going to take DX. Think
that's
you
a banger.
could tell us what to do.
Yeah.
Think you could tell us what to... You knew what was about to happen as a kid,
Yeah.
That's where they started CIA mind controlling us into, like, supporting the villain, low-key, was DX.
It was
for real.
It was some MK Ultra test.
Yes, they made us all degenerates.
Let's see if we can get them to go around and tell people to suck it. Come on, let's
and
fuck
we
with
did.
them. Let's fuck with them. Let me get for my second pick of the draft. Man, go ahead and give me. I took Vince last time. Let me get Shane McMahon's.
Oh, here comes the money.
Money talks.
Yo, you remember when DX like mocked them?
Oh,
and like Triple H came out with the joint, and Shawn was like, "I'm dancing, Dad, I'm dancing."
Yeah,
they used to give Vince hell.
Yeah, they did.
That's a great pick, though.
Yeah, they did. Damn,
you took it there. All right, I'm gonna take it to. I know I gave this guy a little bit of hell earlier on the episode, but I'm gonna take it to. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man.
Fight for your life. Dun, 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 dun.
When it comes crashing. Now look, regardless of how you feel about him as a person outside the ring or how you feel about his moves inside the ring, like me, the theme song is a banger. It's just a banger.
Give me Viva la Raza.
Dun, 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 dun. Now that, even if entrances were included, that's in there. Even if entrances is in there.
Yeah, with the low rider going crazy. Going nuts.
Eddie was a legend.
Yeah, I'll take that for my 3.
Even though also, like, you know, there's like unwritten rules to wrestling. Yeah. He's one of the few people that could be a heel and do heel shit and still get cheered.
Right.
Like, Eddie transcended the immersion of the show, you know?
Kind of like Kurt Angle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm going to take, this might be a controversial pick as well. I'm going to take the Rabid Wolverine, Chris Benoit.
Whatever, My Lady Peace.
Fire.
And now holding me back. You cooked on that.
Fire.
You cooked on that.
That's a good jump, man.
I'm not even going to lie to you. That was on my board.
It fits my theme, too, that I got from the first 5. So I'm going to take Chris Benoit.
There's one, I don't know if I want to pull it out, though. It's a little too crazy.
Do it.
It's a little too crazy.
You got to do it.
Might be a little too horn.
Is it Val Venus?
It's not Val Venus. It's Al Snow.
Oh, that's a sleeper.
What does everybody want?
Okay. I'm going to let you know. He would have went undrafted. You could have got him after.
He's definitely a UDFA, for sure. But I like
he's your guy.
He is my guy.
You like a certain type of player.
Yeah.
I get it.
Horny.
Damn. I'm like drawing a blank now. I feel like I got so many bangers.
I know, because now it gets down to the nitty.
Now you got to really go through your memory bank.
You just got to pick one. Like, there's a couple I'm looking at, and I'm like, damn.
Honorable mention, though, for, no honorable mention.
Don't take no honorable mention
yet.
Fuck
an honorable mention.
You don't take it yet.
I'm going to take,
I'm going for.
This might be a dark horse. They might give me hell for this in the comments, but I'm going to take Undertaker. Not the rolling theme, but the other badass
You
theme.
done and now.
You gone and made a big mistake.
I can't even lie to you. That was my last pick.
For real?
I can't even lie to you.
It's a banger.
That is an absolute banger.
It's a banger.
Wow. Okay, now let me hop in. Now I got to go deep in my bag. I got to pull one out. Okay, go ahead and give me. Okay. Oh, wow. Give me MVP's theme song.
That's a dark horse, too.
1, 2.
That's a dark horse, too.
That's fire.
Do I got 2 more or 1 more?
You got 1 more.
Well, I'm going to have to end it with Mark Henry, 3-6 Mafia.
I went back and forth on those 2, man.
I got to end it with that. Yo, House of Pain. Man. House of Pain arc for Mark Henry is legendary.
Wow.
I think that's what it was called, right?
Yeah.
The House of Pain?
Or Hall of Pain.
The Hall of Pain. Yeah.
Yeah, Hall of Pain. Different.
That's a solid list. I mean, I'm happy with that.
I'm happy with my list, too. Y'all got to let us know who won this one. I honestly don't know until we play it back. And then I put the video together, and then I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, you'll be able to tell from the edit.
And then eventually, I say once we get up 15, we just really do a final vote.
Yeah.
Post it as a photo.
Absolutely.
Get the vote in or something.
Yeah, we'll get a 15, and then we'll get a final count. But make sure you guys get your votes out on part 1. Get your votes out on part 2.
Yeah. And this was part 3.
Yeah.
Was it? No. What would this be? 7? Episode 7?
Episode 7.
I think so.
We appreciate you for rocking with us for any minute that you've been rocking with us for any of these episodes.
Yeah. And you know what? We're going to be taking call-ins real soon, man.
Yeah. Look out on the gram. We'll drop a way to get in touch if you want to be the first call-in that we're taking on the Without a Q podcast.
Y'all let us know. Because we're here to stay. Shout out to Al Snow. We're here to play. We'll catch y'all next week, man.